when the coach pushes you. Don't whine when the coach pushes you. Don't complain when the coach pushes you. And stop crying and just work. One thing I love Coach Corey Fuller always say, just work. Shut your mouth and just work. Stop complaining, just work. I need more reps. Don't count your reps. Make your reps count. You get 2 reps, let me 2 great reps. Be grateful enough to honor the game enough to give your best. Don't.
Live, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me get on the screen real quick. We got some special guests on here with me today. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this down so y'all can see them. Hold on, I'm setting up everything on here. We about to have some. Somebody told me it's 3 D1 players I need to see on the show. Let me get them on the screen real quick. I go them guys from Citronelle, Alabama. Who we got on with us today, Coach Weaver? Who we got on here?
Well, we got the state record in tackles. How many you had, Jim?
27.
27 in the playoff game. So he wasn't playing no 1A school or nothing. We was in the playoff game. He had 27 tackles, which is a state record. I'm still holding the record right now. And already got some D1 offers. Then everybody in the state is starting to know about Jacoby Snow. Probably the strongest high school player in the nation, probably. Then he's got a couple of D1 offers, and then Mr. Do It All at Citronelle, Kobe Weaver. He just got another D1 offer this week, making 4 already, and he just going to start his junior year. So we glad you to have us on today, Coach T. And give these guys a little recognition. You know, I was gonna try to do it at Kobe Weaver Complex, but after rain and everything, you know, we gonna try to set some stuff up outside, but we'll do that at another date if you want to.
Oh yeah, you know we're gonna keep them on here. We might make them co-hosts on here.
That's what I'm
might
talking
make
about.
them the co-hosts on Friday night after the game, live with Timothy Rivers, Kobe Weaver, and Jacoby Snow.
That's right.
The Citronelle boys. Man, talk about the spring. Look, that's my question for all 3 of y'all. Y'all go in whatever order you want to go in.
I'm gonna let Tim talk about the spring linebackers. Then we'll let Jacoby talk about the linemen. Then we'll let Kobe, do a summary up on the offense.
Okay,
All right,
that'll be
Tim.
good.
All right. We had a lot of reps. We got, a lot of young guys in as backers. Bubba just graduated. I say spring we did really well. Coach JoJo talks about how we got to be the quarterback of the defense. We got to control the traffic. We got to make sure everything going smoothly. And my other backer, Michael, I say he's adjusting very well. He's doing good. We just got to keep getting more reps. We got a lot of young guys at backers, and we just got to get the reps.
I'm gonna tell you, man, y'all hit somebody up there. That's one thing, boy. I'm telling you, boy, y'all be stinging folks like a wasp coming out of wasp nest. Say, one thing you don't know after the Citronelle game, who are going to see the trainer? Say everybody lined up to see the trainer. Well, go ahead, Jacoby. We're gonna let you talk about
Coach T, before Jacoby said a thing, like to give a lot of credit to Coach Ryle and his coaching staff. Like I said one time before, we used to win in one game before Coach Ryle came in, or maybe none if LaFleur beat us. But he came in and got the community and the families of the parents and stuff involved, in the football program. And the whole community seemed to be buying into what he wants to do. So we give a lot of credit to him and his staff.
I'm telling you, man, we can't thank Coach Ryle enough. And look, man, you left out one person, his mama. I'm telling you, look, she don't play, and she know football. Forget about Miss Ryle. I'm telling you,
That's
she
right.
play.
That's right.
Go ahead, Jacoby.
Yes, sir. We offensive line, we had a couple seniors leave, but we got most of the offensive line this coming up fall. They mostly seniors, so we got like me, Aiden Forrester, KJ Chastain, A Weaver, different players like that. They're still young, getting better, develop every single day, hitting the work room real hard. And I feel like we're a real good group. We working together, learning the chemistry, the new offensive coordinator coming in. I feel like we all gonna be good, like up front as a unit.
I'm telling you, man, what was going through your mind when you got your first offer?
Man, like it was the best feeling. Like getting your first offer, that's the best feeling. And I got it.
Tim, I'm gonna let you go back and say something about that as well.
Yeah, man, it was it was a good feeling. But I can only give the thanks to one man. That's the man above.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, always.
I thank him for the offer, and hopefully he blesses me with many more.
Tell you, man, the Citronelle Wildcat, the governor of Citronelle. We got the mayor and the county commissioner of Citronelle on here. We got and now we got the governor of Citronelle on here, Kobe Weaver, the D1 train up there in Citronelle. Kobe, I'm gonna let you talk, but I'm gonna let Tim and Jacoby talk about Eli Owens going to the University of Florida. What was going through y'all mind? I know, I'm just saying, I'm gonna put myself in your shoes. One of my former teammates making big time. Boy, look at here. He did but open up doors for me as well. Man, what was going through y'all heads before I let Kobe talk when Eli went and signed with the University of Florida?
Well, like I already knew he was like that. I already knew he was that type of player. His frame, the way he was built, and I knew like him going the JUCO route first was like the best way for him, to get more exposure for himself out there. And I feel like he's gonna be a big factor, like for Florida. Like I'm real proud of him.
Tell you, man. Go ahead.
I was real happy for him. Really one of the best players I ever played with. He's just talented all over the board. But I mean, I can't say I'm surprised he made it. That's what he deserves, man. Good athlete. Told him don't forget me.
Man.
don't forget it.
I'm telling you, boy,
yeah.
Look, think
I'll
about
give
that,
him
man. Y'all got a kid now on a SEC roster. So just imagine all the other SEC coaches gonna be like, man, we got to go through Citronelle. And y'all remember, y'all probably don't remember. I wonder, Mr. Weaver, remember the time I had to rant that it was D1 players in Citronelle, and everybody was looking at me like I was crazy, like I had jumped off of the bridge and landed on my feet or something. But man, when I said that, and now we got Kobe with 4 Division I offers. So man, it kind of made it come to light. Go ahead, Kobe. Take the flow, Kobe Weaver.
We got a lot of work to do this year. A lot of new guys, some of the guys from last year in. Our offense is looking well rounded. We working adjusting our quarterback spot, but really everything else is looking real good right now. And we getting practice on our off days, and we just putting in that work.
I'm gonna tell you, man. One thing y'all don't lack is facilities up there. You got you got one name after you up there. So really is no excuse. How important is that having a facility where you can just work out at any time of the night? It can be 2:00 in the morning. You can go work out without any resistance. Jacoby, Tim, and Kobe, I want you to answer first, Kobe. Having your own facility. Talk about that.
It's easy to get to, easy to access. It's helped me a lot throughout the years. It's brought me closer to people. It's also made me my craft better.
Mhm.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like the gym, McDuggar. You know, it really changed me. Like it helped me like become where I'm at today. You know, Duggar, all that's for free. You know, you can go on there anytime you want. Get developed. Duggar will help you. You know, so like I thank Duggar every day for letting me train with him and developing me for my footwork, my craft. You know, help me be a better athlete. So like it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Going to the gym. You know, out there.
What about you, Timmy?
I usually never went to Kobe's. I used to go there for basketball, but I say when Stephen Bird was here, you know, and he had Coach Ford coming up there to the lot, you know, to just get work with us. It was just a good experience, like helping us. It really developed me a lot from, you know, being a freshman going into my sophomore year, starting on varsity as a sophomore. I'm thankful for it.
I'm gonna tell you, man, Coach Ford really believes in the Citronelle Wildcats.
Mhm.
And you talking about a champ 11 time. I don't know if he ever tell y'all. You talking about 11-time champion. Man, that's hard to do. And
Mhm.
probably he probably don't even boast and brag on it. I have to brag on him all the time because I had 9 and he had 11. He had look, he had not look, I had 9 championships, he got 11. So,
Oh.
I'm telling you, I'm talking about a humble guy. And y'all, he want to get back up there and
Mhm.
work with you guys again. Uh, I know Mr. Weaver. Mr. Weaver got an important phone call last night
Oh
from
yeah,
a gentleman that
um,
want to use the Kobe Weaver facility for his kids.
Coach McKenzie from Vigors coming to McIntosh High School, and
Yeah, this is
me and him talked a good while yesterday, and he said he's going to come over this evening. He got a little meeting up here with the parents this evening up in McIntosh, and he said when he finished that, he's going to give me a call, and he's supposed to ride over that way and check everything out. Me and him going to get a little something together.
oh yeah, man, Mr. Weaver, think about that. You've been there a long time, and you done seen coaches come and go. Uh, but have you ever had one to just reach out to you immediately?
Uh,
Without you having to go up to the school first?
no, he's the first one. Sure, he's the first one. You know that was a stranger around here. You know that wasn't ever affiliated
Yeah,
with McIntosh. Yeah, he's the first one ever called. Man, he haven't even started school up here yet. You know,
that's
he hadn't
crazy.
even, yep, he hadn't even started. He's already
I'm gonna tell you.
contacted.
I'm gonna tell you. Jacoby, Tim, and Kobe, man, y'all a testament. Man, you got the coach from Viger, former coach from Viger, coming up there, and he know. He said, "Man, Central they always gave us problems." And for him to know where y'all train at, and he want his kids to, intermingle with you guys, and man, that's crazy, man. That's gonna build
Mhm.
something bigger, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man, that's real pride there. You get
Mhm.
the Central Air kids, and I'm gonna get Coach Ford to come up there too. Try to help y'all organize it or whatever. But man, that'll be
Mhm.
something good that y'all can do as individuals, on
Yeah.
your own type
Yeah.
workout, without being at the schools. You know what I'm saying? Man, we gonna organize that for y'all. And if some of the Leroy kids want to come, they can come, as long as they ain't trying to fight the McIntosh kids.
Yeah. They all
Long as they
been
ain't trying
invited
to,
ever since I
yeah.
built the little
You know what I'm
facility. All of them been invited. You know, from McIntosh, Leroy, Chatham, or wherever. And they saw them come and take advantage of it a few times throughout the summer. But you know, they all
I'm
invited to
gonna
come
tell. I'm
whenever.
gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm coming. Coach Ford is coming. Uh, you know, Coach Ford, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. And you talking about the only arena scout in this area. I'm talking about from here to Orlando and from Mobile to Texas. He the only arena scout down here, and man, he puts in a lot of time with kids up in Central. I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you in that area, and man, he's so excited. to be even able to work with the kids from McIntosh and some of the other places. We just gonna ask, when the people come train, because we don't want you to, you know, not get anything out of it. So, just give them a small token or whatever you can give them, when
Right.
he comes, because he giving you a professional workout. It
Right.
ain't like he drawing this up on a piece of paper and say, "Oh, we gonna try this, we gonna try that." Y'all, I've seen him in action get people 40 times down just off of the takeoff.
Mhm.
Teaching them how to get up on their toes. Man, I'm telling you, man, he's very dedicated. And y'all, we gonna be in that area. And I'm so glad Coach McKenzie called Mr. Weaver. So man, we can set all this up and it won't be on the school campus so nobody can say, oh, they trying to recruit somebody. No, we ain't got time
Uh,
for all that. We ain't got all that time for all that riffraff, y'all.
that's
It's
right.
some development, man, that we gonna be trying to do in that area. I'm telling you, man, and Kobe, we're gonna bring back the old basketball showcase. We gonna bring that back as well for the basketball players. I'm telling you, it's gonna be at your complex, Kobe. We're gonna do the next showcase there with the 1-on-1s, 3-on-3s, and the 5-on-5 challenge for the top players in this whole region. And I'm
Right.
sure we're gonna have kids from as far as Georgia, kids from New Orleans, everywhere. Everybody gonna be coming, and y'all, we're gonna try to do some possibly every other weekend or even during the week. So I'm telling you, Mr. Weaver, big things. Icon Sport, Southeast News, Jeff Ford, and some of the other media outlets will be coming. And y'all, it's a good way to get your name out there.
Mhm.
We're gonna have videos. We're gonna be doing all that. We might do it 3-4 times a week. Just outside of what the school is doing. My thing, y'all, we don't want to override what you got to do at the school. We just want to enhance what y'all
Right.
doing at the school.
That's right.
Not coming in, just like that's 20 championships coming up there to work out with kids, and I don't care on what level it is, y'all. That's a lot of expertise. I made
Mhm.
a post today. Some people was talking to us to me. I said, "I beat your goat by 50." And look, I stand on it. Hey, I stand on it because I know how hard I go when I coach. I go hard,
Mhm.
and I ain't got no, I don't have no filter. I don't have no filter because I'm giving you pure passion of and development because I know what it takes to win championships. And y'all will be surprised. It ain't really that hard. It's just consistency
Right.
and being disciplined. Tim, I'm gonna let you take the floor again. Man, just talk about that Citronelle Pride. Y'all done made the playoffs with the last 2 years in a row.
Yes, sir.
Man, and lost to Montgomery Catholic.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
state championship powerhouse program the last 2 years. You
Yes, sir.
know, last year they didn't win state, but they had won like 4 in a row. Up
Yes,
until
sir.
last year.
Yeah, before
So,
they
man,
moved
just
up.
talk about little old Citronelle. That what they be want to call y'all all the time. But y'all
Yeah.
keep on making the playoffs. So, man, just talk about that run and
Yeah.
talk about some
They
things you need to do as a senior going into the senior season.
I mean, yeah, they write us down always as underdogs, but I mean, when we made it the second round playoffs my sophomore year, I mean the whole stands was just packed out. I mean,
Man, talk about that Russell County game when y'all went up there. Oh Lord, y'all took over.
yeah, man, it was a good game. I mean, it was close. We just had such a good defense. I mean, we was very well coached. We didn't have the defense coordinator that we got now, Coach Sullivan, but I mean we had Coach Rouse, our defense coordinator, but it was like our defense, we all just had a chemistry together, like even though we knew like if offense wasn't gonna pull it through, defense was gonna pull it through for them. And I just thank Coach Rouse for like, stepping up as the defense coordinator, being here, being there, being everywhere, just for each group. You know, like the corners, the safeties, the linebackers. And now Coach Sullivan, our new defense coordinator, I mean, he puts in a lot of work, you know, for us to be successful. I mean, yeah, we lost to a top program, but you know, we just got to build that up. You know, we using that loss to just get better to learn. And for me, like being a senior, I would just say I'm just trying to leave, you know, something back for the linebackers. You just leave something for them to just be successful. You know, let them know it's all gonna be good. You know, just gotta trust in the program. Coach Rao's gonna look out for him.
What's your take on that, Jacoby? I'm gonna let you go next. You know, what are some things you want to do that you saw some of the other seniors fail at? Oh, here we
Oh
go.
yeah.
Here go a good question.
Yes,
What
sir.
what you want to do differently
Mhm.
as a senior that you won't let the young guys get away with that they let y'all get away with sometimes?
Yes, I really just want to be a leader, you know, up front, you know, and the whole team in general. I want to like be an example to the younger kids, you know, show them, you know, like give 100% every single play. You know, don't take no days off, you know, because like hard work pays off, you know, and we have a lot of opportunities, you know, be go to the next level, but people don't like take that advantage. So I say you can do what you want to do. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. So my goal is, you know, be an example to the like younger kids because they look up to players like me and Kobe and Tim. So that's my real goal right here, be a leader, be an example.
I'm telling you, man. Think about this. The first time I met you, you was in the 7th grade. You remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
Now you're a senior.
Mhm. Yes,
And
I right.
and look, you remember one of the things I told you? I said, when you look up, you're gonna be a senior one day.
Yeah,
Remember me telling you that?
yes, sir.
Yeah, it's here.
Mhm.
Make it your best senior year. Y'all, I ain't winding down, I'm just winding down the question. Now, Kobe, we're gonna move on over to Kobe real quick. Uh they say the best play for GCA. But Kobe, lot championship. Um, Now you kind of started a legacy over there at Lot Middle School, and now all y'all are at at Citronelle, and you know the trend was before that. All the good players at Lot went to Saraland. Y'all kind of broke that up very. I know Saraland bad as hell right now. I know they mad as hell. Jim Kelly, them. God damn, can't do your fault. But all jokes aside, Kobe, junior year, I never forget last year, man. When I got the highlight of you scoring on Viger, what was going through your mind to put your team in the lead against Viger at Viger? What was going through your mind during that
You know,
moment?
I went to that game like I had something to prove. I wanted everybody was hating on Citronelle, talking about Bike gonna whoop us, Bike gonna do that. I just wanted to go in that game and show 'em that we compete at the same level as they do.
Man, how hard is it being a D1? You already a D1 prospect, but then people be doubting your teammates. What does that do to you? Being a D1 prospect and they doubting your teammates, but you know that you got some great teammates.
You know, I really just encourage them and try to get them to stay on the weights and stay working out and stay proving them wrong. Don't respond to it or don't like show emotion to it. And I go by a saying it's called length. Let all naysayers know.
Oh, say that again. Say that again. Say
It's
that
called
again.
it's called length. Let all naysayers know.
Let all naysayers know.
Dang.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I gotta steal that. Let all blank. Okay. Okay. Tim,
Yes, sir.
who was one of the best players that you tackled last year and you let them know it? Which one?
Uh, Probably Winston, I think it was 4th and 1. They put Ellis McGaskin in to run the ball and stopped them. They didn't get the first down.
Oh man, I need that clip. Send me that clip. Send me that clip.
I have to find it.
Hey, send me that clip. I'm telling you. Man. Man, just think about this, y'all. Y'all came in to Citronelle about the same time Coach Ryle got there. Did you ever doubt that Coach Ryle could turn y'all around? Or you just like, man, this man know what he's talking about? What was your thoughts on that, Tim?
Well, I mean, we came from middle school at the time. You know, they had Barnett dude in, and he was like 1-9. And he left. But us in middle school, we kind of already had like a winning mindset because that wasn't us that went 1-9. I mean, we got up there. I say my freshman year, they went like 5 or 6, 6-4, something like that. They didn't make the playoffs, but it showed me like how you can just turn the season around with just having a new coach because you got the same players just about, and you take that team and go 1-9, then the new coach comes in there and then just changes the whole record by almost half the percent that they lost. But I mean, when I see him change that around, and just how I would say like how he's just like all around with like every position group, I can just see how he was like going to change things around Citronelle. I mean, most people always, even before Coach Rao came, everybody was just transferring out. Now everybody's just trusting him. And I mean, you saw the record. I mean, I say last year was kind of a little bumpy, but I mean, the year before that, it's been 20 years. Citronelle's been to the second round playoff.
You right. It was wow, bro.
Hey, Coach T,
I hear you.
that they was talking on the sideline. Like I said, I pulled a change over on the visitor side whenever we at home, and heard them talking one time. They said that number 34 said he must be playing inside and outside linebacker because if it goes left, he's there, and if it goes right, he's there. If he's up the middle, he's there. So Tim making a name for himself too.
Oh yeah. So he
Yeah, so
knocking the hell out of
thanks to my linebacker coach JoJo, man. If it wasn't for him just being there always on my side, just crafting me. Man, I love my coach.
Think about this. Think about this, Tim. Your head coach played for Citronelle. Think about
Yes,
that.
sir.
Think about that. So on a Friday night, he going to war too.
Yeah,
It's
yes,
different.
sir.
It's different when I'm coaching. Yeah, I'm the coach over in Robertsdale, but I live in Pritchard. That's different. When you from Citronelle, coaching in Citronelle, I'm telling you, boy, that's in a whole nother juice. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, boy.
I mean, he's on the sideline, but he's on the field with us for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boy, you make a play, he out there. Yeah, knock the hell out of his ass. Hell. Go Wildcats. Real, man. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, the best thing that I ever was blessed at doing as a young coach was coaching that Viger after playing that Viger. Man, it'd be 4-for-1, and boy, I'd be like, man, no, coach, put him in. I'm telling you, man, because now it's a sense of ownership that's different. I ain't going with who I think. I'm going with who I know can get the job done.
That's right.
Compared to, man, I'm telling you, man, 2 years straight, y'all. I'll never forget. I was on this show, and when they first hired him, I said, y'all get ready to start making the playoffs in Citronelle. And everybody would laugh. Oh, KT, man, you always trying to sell tickets. You always trying to do all that shit. And then, boy, when I came to y'all spring game, when y'all played Wayne County, I said, I told y'all these folks gonna make the playoffs. And come on, Jacoby, I'm gonna bring you on down the line. The Viger game. I know you don't look here, but look, you got to talk about it. Did you feel like you let your teammates down in that
Yeah.
Viger game when you got injured?
Yes, sir. Like the first play of the game, I wasn't going in. Like, early on in the year, I was having problems with my knee, but it got better as the time went on because I kept on icing it and I was doing like some type of therapy. So like it got better as the time went on. So the first play of the game, the quarterback had landed on back of my leg, and I think one of the other vodka players landed on the side, and I feel like I let the team down. The way I got hurt, but I know I can help it like either way. So I feel like I'm gonna come back and bounce back way stronger than I was before.
Well, as a player, and y'all Coach Ford is here. Coach Ford is here. He's here. He's
What's up,
about to ask
guys?
y'all. Hey, look at him. He already ready. Coach got his radio voice on over there. He got his radio voice. But Jacoby, what did you do on the sideline? For the rest of the season, or did you learn more being on the sideline as a player? And see, a lot of people get that misconstrued as being on the team. You know that you're good enough to be out there on the field, but now you on the sideline.
Yes, sir.
What did you do? What did you learn being on the sideline? And look, everybody that's on here live, make sure you hit the like and share button. We got some great kids on the screen, and y'all, I'm gonna rest after this, and I'm gonna let Coach Ford ask Kobe the next question. But what did you learn on the sideline, Jacoby? That pretty much helped slow the game down for you.
Oh, I feel like it helped me like stay patient with myself. I trying to rush back into things, like let myself get hurt again. It's like when I was out there, I was trying to like encourage the other like offensive linemen, defensive linemen, and the team, because I wasn't just like not going to show up. I was still going to be there for my team, even though I tore my D and I just had surgery. I was still at all the games, being there for them. Every practice I was there, so I feel like I learned to be patient and that helped me like where I'm at right now, being patient, not trying to rush back into myself. Like when I'm doing my training, not trying to overwork my body so I can hurt my knee again. So I feel like it helped me a lot with patience.
Talk about this, Tim and Kobe. Jacoby got his first offer and he was on the injury reserve. Think about that. I want y'all to just think about that. It's a lot of people that was still playing that didn't get no offers. Think about that, y'all. I want y'all to just sit there and think about it. So it goes to show what hard work, work will win when wishing won't. Go ahead, Coach Ford. He's coming to the stage.
Three great young men right there, football players. Got some dogs, man. We got Tim, got Kobe, got Jacoby. How you guys doing today? Doing great?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Man, doing great, doing great. So who do you want me to ask, Coach? Who we got up next?
Well,
Kobe or
well, Coach,
Jacoby?
Coach, I'm gonna tell you, I let the cat out the bag already. I told him that we're gonna start doing the trainings up at the Kobe Weaver facility. I thought you was still at work. Well, you can go ahead and talk about that. But whatever question you want to ask
Yeah.
Kobe, you can ask Kobe. Kobe up next, and then you can go to Tim, then
Okay.
go to Kobe in that order.
Back to Jacoby. Yeah. So Kobe, I'll start with you because I've been wondering this. I've seen, not only the last couple of years, but definitely in this past off season, the work you guys have put in to possibly be the best Citronelle team there ever has been, and probably the tightest knit. Uh, just to make sure you guys stay on track, you've been the last 2 years, and to attempt to go further and beyond what you've done. What's some things you've done as a junior this year? Whether it be vocally, verbally, with your team a little bit more than you normally am, or reminding some guys about some stuff, just to make sure that this team, takes care of business the way the last 2 years has been, and that y'all go a little further.
I've just been trying to show up and encourage all of our players to get in the weight room, stay focused, and keep working throughout the summer. And I've just been trying to get our team together, get a better chemistry.
What about you, Tim, man? How I know this is your senior year, so I know this is probably, this is it. You're the big dog now.
We can barely hear you, Kobe. There you go.
Got a little weather. All right. I said, well, Tim, this is your last go around, man. This is your senior year. So what have you done to make sure that, maybe you're being a little bit more vocal or just reminding guys because, this is going to be your senior team. So this is it.
Yes, sir. Well, vocally, I got to be real vocal. So I just try to be there, like vocally, and in the weight room, like showing, just hard work, like Jacoby does. I mean, Jacoby is one of the hardest people I've ever saw. I say like he just leaves that. I try and leave that same like hard work because hard work will take you a long way. But I just try and be vocally, and gotta let people know, yeah, it's a game, you gotta have fun, but you really gotta take it serious. Yeah, it's got to be like a job. You have to have a mindset that it is a job, because if you don't have that mindset, you won't go very far.
Now I know you call a lot of the defense, and you're vocal with your guys, calling a lot of stuff out when there's adjustments being made and
Yes,
whatnot.
sir.
How's it going with some of the younger guys that's maybe going to be starting for the first time this year, and/or some guys that's kind of like your backup that will be guys that you'll be keeping up with, as kind of like, hey man, I'm leaving this in your hands to do a good job with
Yes,
it.
sir.
They doing a better job of kind of getting vocal and communicating.
Well, I say they picking it up very well. My safety on the back end, me and CC, me and him, we just kind of have it. He's got the back end, I got the front. We got everybody good. But hold on. Can you ask the question one more time? Just about like
Okay.
being vocally.
Oh, you answered it real good, Tim. Yeah, just making sure everybody, because you got some guys, if it's their first year starting or some of the first times getting some PT, not only do
Yeah.
they not know what to do, and sometimes they're scared to say they don't know what to do, but sometimes, where you've been starting since your freshman or, and
Sophomore.
definitely sophomore year,
Yes, sir.
these guys, this will be their first time. They may not, be used to, oh, I got to be that loud out here. Okay, I thought they could hear me.
Yeah,
Little
well,
things
my
like that.
backup collar. I mean, like you said, that's what I'll tell him. I mean, this is in your hands. You got to be vocally. Just because you're young, and you might not be getting the physical rep, you got to get the mental rep. I mean, the linebacker, we got to be vocal, and I tell him that all the time. But like you said, I'm leaving it in his hands to be vocal after I'm gone. But he'll be a good ball player.
All right, and Jacoby, man, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever come across a kid with a story of somebody that's returned from more things you have and still continue to crush numbers in the weight room. For the people that don't know it out there, y'all, Jacoby, what was the last time when you did 185? How many reps you get?
I did it. What was that? 67 reps.
Yeah, and the record is unofficial or official at any combine's been anywhere from 58 to 61. So we get you,
Coach,
combine
coach,
showcase
coach,
series.
coach. There you go. There you go.
Do you hear me no better now? But yeah, we get you at a combine showcase series, make it official. This is going to be the new Guinness Book of World Record holders, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I can't remember a time you didn't get at least over 61 reps of 185. That was probably a year or two ago.
Yeah.
So I think, hadn't you got 80 before? Something like 80 something, 83 or something a while back?
Well, the other day I did it. It was like 68, but I never got around 80 on 185. Not yet.
Okay, that was a little bit lighter weight.
Yeah.
I got you, man. Good deal, man. Well, I'm sure you've been up there at Mr. Weaver's gym. I
Oh
see
yeah.
you every day putting in work. I see you doing things to strengthen the knee. Last time I worked with you, leg looked real good, man. Handles
Mm-hmm.
the impact real good. You dragged weight, you moved weight. You doing anything where you're having to go through the trainer or do any physical therapy, or are you done with all that?
Oh no, I'm been doing that. I've been doing that like 3 or 4 months ago. Mm. My last doctor's appointment, they told me they surprised how fast I'm recovering on my knee. So I really been doing my own little therapy when I do legs. I try to do more extra reps on my knee. And still, it ain't 100% yet, but it's getting there. So I try to do like much as I can, to get it back right.
Now, hey, y'all can. This is kind of for all of y'all, but you can answer it whenever however y'all want to. One at a time or whatever. Now, with this being, I know Kobe's gonna have another year. For you two, this is y'all's last run. So, what are we gonna have to do to make sure that we get a good sold out away crowd over there for that Jackson game, like Saraland brought last year? We need to just put
Like
it
I,
out there and tell everybody they need to be there supporting game
yeah,
one,
yes, sir.
make
Like
the
I
trip.
said, like I said, like keep posting stuff on social media, like let people know Citronelle gonna be like real good again. A real good factor in that game coming game one, and we ain't gonna be an underdog. We're gonna come in and compete real good with Jackson.
Yep, just take it one day at a time, one play at a time, one game at a time.
I,
Sounds
I don't even
cliche,
feel
but
like I don't even feel like we got to tell them. They already know they coming.
that's right.
We
I'm
gonna we
pretty
gonna have to
good
stay
for.
in pack. I mean, like the playoff game last year. I mean, the stands always gonna be packed. just like Alberta, that was like almost an hour drive. We almost had more people on our side than they did theirs. You know, the stands always gonna be there for Citronelle.
Yeah, it helps when you got that support, don't it, man?
Yes, sir. You know, when you got your community with everybody, they're depending on us and the coaches. It's our job to try and get it done.
Yeah, it's a special place up there, man. Y'all got a great thing going. Citronelle Wildcats. It's a great place to be. Coach, I'm
Well,
pretty good for a minute. What you got?
you ain't good for a minute because you about to explain this training that we gonna be doing up in that region, in that Washington, North Mobile County region. Go ahead and explain to the people what we're gonna be doing with this training, and it's open to all schools. So we don't want people to think that it's just for certain schools. But go ahead and reiterate about the training that we're gonna be doing up there.
Okay. Everything that we're going to be doing for your football player, your child, whatever you want to call them, is going to be to make them bigger, faster, stronger, and not just saying that like every high school coach does. We actually have quantitative results that happen when we train kids. So, let's say, oh, I got that football camp coming up. We need to go ahead and get on it. Like, I need to see some results. Maybe we got 6 or 9 weeks. Okay, we're going to put you on a program. You may be expected to be there 2 or 3 days a week. If you don't follow the program, we can't promise that you're going to gain quantitative results from it, and actually, have lower times, higher numbers and things. But for those kids that are putting in 2 or 3 days a week of the specific programmed training, they're going to have the opportunity to get bigger, faster, stronger, see quantitative results in their numbers like you guys have over the times working, with me when you're consistent, not playing multiple sports. You see your 40 times drop. You see your bench go up, your squat go up. You see your 5-10-5. We're going to be doing all NFL combine training. So if your son says, I'm going to the Rivals camp, or I'm going to Under Armour, I'm going to Nike, you're going to know what to do before you get there. You're not going to be looking around going, wait, my trainer or my coach, they never showed me how to do this. You'll be given basically cheats, which is totally legal, on how to do some of these drills and gain an advantage. So, it would behoove you to try to come and get what you can out of it, because not only is you don't have programs like this that try to look out for everybody, but there'll be no excuse if you're willing to put in the work. You will see results, but you're gonna have to be consistent. You're gonna have to be part of a program. But it's gonna be a great thing, man, to see the people from especially up that way. It seems like a lot of the people up there get along like family, even if they go to different schools. So to see the Citronelles and the McIntoshes, or in the Leroy kids, or Washington County, Fruitdale, Millery, whatever, Jackson, Clark County, it don't matter. And we can keep going on and on. Southern Choctaw, some of them other schools, South Choctaw, so Choctaw County, some of those guys. I mean, anybody that wants to come get better. And
you won't have to go to Mobile.
Right. You won't have to drive to Mobile. We can get you back home in a decent hour type deal.
Oh yeah.
But that's it. I mean, I guess what we can do is, before you say anything, Coach, we got witnesses right here that have been part of my program for a couple of years now. So you got 3 guys right there when they're not playing another sport, and then you got Mr. Weaver right there. He vouches pretty good for my coaching ability and character, and you do too. And usually we get good results.
Well, Coach, you the only arena scout in this area. That's the thing. That's the thing that y'all, Coach Ford ain't gonna never brag on himself. One thing, I get pissed off at him every now and then. Shit, if I had all that, I'd be, hey, I'm the arena scout. Goddamn it, you better believe it. But Coach Ford is, he just laid back. He don't want to force his training on people. But now, y'all, we are coming so where it's convenient for you guys, and it's gonna be inconvenient for the people who didn't take advantage of it. We're gonna make it convenient for the hard workers. And you gonna
Coach
see.
T,
Go ahead.
I know one person Coach Ford to brag on, and that's Jacoby. Man, every time Jacoby get through with a workout for him, I believe he'll run through a brick wall if Coach Ford told him to.
I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Weaver, a lot of people that don't really know Coach Ford, 11-time champion. He ain't gonna never say it. He'll never say it. I know y'all probably sitting on there looking like, man, I didn't know he won that many. But at the end of the day, y'all, he know how to prepare champions. And y'all, that's a gift that me and him both have. Because we no nonsense. If you come with excuse, we're gonna cut your ass out and tell you to get back in line. It ain't no hard feeling. It's just tough love, man, because we know that it's really not the big things that win championships. It be the small things. Just listening. Coach say step off with your left foot. You better be stepping off with your left foot. It ain't no, oh, why? No, just do it. That's the reason why everything that me and Coach Ford took, it really turns into gold right before your eyes. I never get Kevin McBride. He couldn't get to a 4.5, y'all. He kept running a 4.79, 4.87. By the time he left the showcase, he ran the 4.5 twice. Then he went to the rivals camp and ran a 4.45, just based off of the techniques and that Coach Ford. And one thing about him, he ain't gonna brag. He ain't gonna brag about what he do, but y'all, I'm telling you, I am a believer. Some people might want to go train with some other people, but look at the track record of those people. They only train elite players. They don't develop elite players. They only train them once they get to that status. So that's a fine line. That's the difference between me and Coach Ford. We don't care who we train, just as long as you come there to work, because we gonna work you. So I ain't here to toot his horn, but I ain't finna let him downplay himself either.
You know what I tell them about excuses, don't you, Coach T?
What is it?
Excuses don't get results.
Exactly. It only benefits the person giving.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It only benefits that one person. Y'all, we gonna jump back on the team questions. Kobe, I still owe you a question. Jackson game coming up. Is it a big game for Citronelle or a big game for Jackson?
I feel like it's a big game for both of us because Jackson losing people, so they want to come out and show that they still got talent. And then we lost some people. People think that we got worse this year, but we're gonna show them that we only get better.
Talk about CC Noyd. I watched this highlight film from the spring game. He kind of took on a leadership role in that spring game. Talk a little bit about him and how he's working for trying to get his offers up too. Talk a little bit about him.
He's very vocal. He got a high IQ of the game. He makes his presence known, even though his size might not be that much. He still makes his presence known on the field.
Oh yeah. Talk about some other kids. I know you got Kyron, Bryce. Who else? A couple more kids on that team.
Javaris, I running back Javaris.
Running back Javaris, he's going into a sophomore. He's awesome.
County. Javaris looked good. Yeah.
Say that again. What year he going in?
He going
He
sophomore.
gonna be a what?
Sophomore.
Talk about the big 8th grader on the D line.
Oh, Bryson, man, he's real good. I tell our starters all the time, y'all better watch out because he's coming to get somebody's job. When he first came up there, the first practice, he was already making himself known, like getting sacks and all that. I told the D-line, I said, y'all better watch out because he's coming for one of y'all's jobs.
Sure will.
How does it feel, though, to have quality depth? I'm going to let you start it off, Tim. Having people behind you, so if you just got to come out and get a squig of water, you ain't got to be in such a big hurry to get back in. How important is that having other kids that can step right in, give you a breather?
Well, I say it gives you like a trust, and if you come out, I can trust that he can just hold his own for just, that player you get in the water, like you're saying. It's just good to just have that trust. You know, it goes to having chemistry with players. You know, everybody on the team got to have a chemistry. Even the starters have to have chemistry with the backups. The backups got to have chemistry with starters.
Oh yeah. What about that question, Jacoby? How does it feel having, they was talking about the big ninth grader coming in on the D line. Now you ain't got to go over there as much. Talk about that. Having
Yes, sir.
quality depth.
Yes, sir. Especially like when you at a big 5A or 4A now, like a big school like that, you gotta have like your players like Coach Stroud tell us all the time, like for the backups, always be ready because you never know when your name gonna be called to go up there and compete. So I feel like it's a real like blessing that we have, different players, coming in when we need a break or we get hurt, anything like that.
Kobe, go ahead, Kobe. Having quality depth. We talking about quality depth right now. Having people that can come in, so you won't have to be on both sides all the time.
You know, our DB core, we got a good DB core. We got Jacob Mickles, he's going in sophomore year. Keelan McCusry, junior, and Braylon Williams, he's also a junior. And when you come out, you know they're gonna hold their own. That your wide receivers gonna have a rough time. And we got plenty of backups, plenty of good players.
Y'all even got a couple of quarterbacks fighting for the job up there in Citronelle.
I was just gonna speak. I was just gonna speak on that, Coach T.
Walker Lynch.
Walker, he's coming into the 10th grade, and then his backup probably gonna be a ninth grader, which is a two-time champion down at Rose a lot. They done won the championship 2 years in a row, or
Hold
three,
on,
three dating back to
hold
COVID. So
on,
we ought to be set up
one
for a
second,
quarterback.
Mr.
We ought
Weaver.
to be
Hold
set
on
up.
1 second. I don't mean to cut you off. So
Okay.
you mean to tell me we got two showcase quarterbacks up in Citronelle? Oh,
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
talking about.
Yeah.
Two other showcase quarterbacks, Coach Ford.
Yeah.
But go ahead,
Yeah,
Mr.
man.
Weaver.
Walker Lynch has been. Yeah, go ahead, Coach Weaver.
Yeah, I was just saying, you got two-time champion coming at quarterback. That's going to be a ninth grader, so he's going to be competing for that job too. I don't know which one is going to actually get the start, but right now Walker's probably the front runner. But we should be set up for quarterback pretty good for the next 3 or 4 years.
Oh man, that's big.
Yeah.
I know there's some schools on here listening wish they had a quarterback. They got
Tell
two
us stay
of
out of
the six
Cincinnati.
and you can't have down one of them.
Tell us stay out of Cincinnati.
I'm telling you, do not come up there. We're gonna
Don't
close the
come up
gate on you.
45.
Say don't come up 45 or don't try
Don't
to
come
come
up
on back
45.
there on 43 either.
Yeah.
Telling you. Mr. Weaver, I know you've been around the program for a long time. Just in that area as well. How does it feel to have professional type training finally coming to your area up there?
Well, that's a good feeling. They done heard about what we got going on up there. Not just me personally, but all the kids that comes up there, and then they kind of talk about the place and kind of get the word out. So you got kids from other communities coming. Even had some from Saraland come before a few times up
Okay.
that way. And I make them invited too. They can come anytime they want to. But
Anytime, I'm telling you.
Coach T, there a guy in Citronelle. He graduated from Citronelle a long time ago, but his children went to Fruitdale. But
Okay.
now you won't never find a bigger fan of Citronelle Wildcat than this guy named Joe Stanley. Man, I'm telling
Okay.
you, anything Coach Rye wanted to do, he's worried about getting people to run the change. And he told Coach Riley, he said, "Man, don't you worry about nothing. I'll get 7 people that are dedicated to me in case some don't show up. We'll always have you on." So Coach Riley, don't worry about no change pulling. All that's left up to Joe. And anything Coach Riley wanted to do, water, and he's there for just about every practice. And if any of them kids need to ride home, he'll take them home. It don't matter. He'll do anything for the Citronelle Wildcat. So I want to give out a little shout to Joe Stanley. He's probably not on here, but get the word out to him and
Yeah,
tell him we
Joe
we'll have to
appreciate
send him
Stanley,
the
don't
link
make it right.
we'll have to send him the link. Yeah, Mr. Joe Stanley. Let me tell you something. Him, one of my sleds. one of the welded poles off the sled where it holds the weights. We had about 3 45-pound plates on there a couple of times doing some short yardage sprints, and it finally just busted, man. And I was like, well, we could weld this back together, but coach, he said, I got a buddy of mine. He'd probably love to do it. He could probably do it in the shop right now in the next hour. I'd get it back to you probably before the day's over with. Even before Sunday time, that man had my sled back to me.
So that's the community coming in together. You know, that's what Coach
Yes,
Mile
sir.
brings to Citronelle. You know,
I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm excited. Now, a kid miss a workout, he might miss out on the opportunity. Everybody want the media coverage. Icon Sports Southeast to be there. And y'all, we gonna try to record all the reps, so you can go back and watch yourself. I'm telling you, man, we about to take this to another level. I'm gonna get with Hollis Sports and some of the other media guys if they want to come up and do it. But I know I'll be there, especially during the week. Now on the weekends, we might run into some difficulties.
Let me handle that, Coach. Yeah, you just let me handle them weekends.
Okay, but at the end of the day, man, we definitely got to get the footage, because I know the person that offered Jacoby. I talk to him on a daily basis. I never forget. He called me. He said, "Man, what you know about the kid?" I said, "Man, that's the kid you met in McIntosh that time." He said, "Man, that's him." I said, "Yeah, that's him." I'm gonna tell you.
I think we found Jacoby that year. He had more pancakes than anybody in the state, and it started his freshman year. So definitely
Jacoby,
our top
remember that showcase
27
we did over
linemen.
McIntosh? Landon Duckworth was there. You remember that? You remember that, don't you, Jacoby? Coach Blue was there.
Yeah, I remember all that.
Kel Young and all the MGM kids.
Yeah,
That was the last. That was the last McCain coach team where some MGM kids came.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, you never know. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you this. We'll be up there doing a workout, and coach will pull up like he pulled up at the showcase. I'm telling y'all this. If a kid want to get looked at, you might want to get in front of Coach Ford and me. And y'all, we ain't put no pressure on you. We not. But at the end of the day, we know some people in some high places, and y'all, we can get you exposure that you never seen before. But y'all, it ain't no playing. That's one thing I know a lot of people don't like me about. You come out there with all that laughing, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put your ass out of here. Go home. I will put you out because I don't want anybody else to miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. And a lot of people, they play with their opportunities, thinking that it's going to be another time, and half of the time it be the only opportunity.
That's right.
Y'all, I don't take nothing for granted, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. So if I'm out there cussing because somebody ain't doing what they supposed to do, but, I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm Coach Ford the same way. Y'all, we know nonsense. It got to make sense to us. You got to explain why you're doing it the wrong way to us. And one thing about us, we not gonna fuss at anybody that we hadn't taught. That's one thing that will make us championship coaches. And a lot of people don't want to do the teaching. The teaching part be the hardest part. So that everybody be want to coach talent. That's why some of y'all been getting phone calls. Somebody come here, come there, come over there, come around the corner. And but at the end of the day, I would rather be somewhere where somebody trying to help me get better than take advantage of me already being better. But that's my take. Coach Ford, what you got? Because I know you on break right now.
I've been going up there for several years, and this off season, as a team, as a group, they've probably been the best community and school I've ever worked with. So I mean, just sky's the limit, guys. That's the only limit you're going to have, and then it's kind of to the moon from there. So you didn't put in all that hard work for nothing. and you know, all that blood, sweat, and tears, and you got to keep grinding. So you know, we're going to outwork everybody. That's what we do up at Citronelle, man. It's a great place, great community, great town. I love it. It's a very, very special place.
I'm telling you, man. I love one thing about me, y'all. I love bragging on a school, and that school performs. You know, I never get when Coach Ryle got there. I had just left media day, and I said, man, they gonna be a playoff team. Everybody on the show, oh, man. And Coach Ford said, shit, tell you, if they can keep them up there, they gonna win. That's what Coach Ford said. And I'm gonna tell you, man.
Yeah, and we picked you guys to make the second round the last 2 years, but you know, this year, we, you know, we definitely expecting past the second round. You know, we would really love to see y'all representing that 4A over there at South Alabama at Hancock Whitney, man. That would just be great.
Amen.
Uh-oh. Oh Lord. God, oh Lord Jesus. Jacoby, I mean not Jacoby, Kobe. Last season, y'all had a play-in game. Y'all played LaFleur at home. What was the mindset? And Tim, I want you to come right behind it. What was the mindset of the team knowing that you had to beat LaFleur to get in the playoff?
You know, we just came out there with a winning mindset. We knew what we played against. We know what we've been through, and we know our skill level. We knew as a team that we could beat them, and we went out there and showed them.
I say we thought of it as like a job task. We knew we had to get it done, and that's what we did. Like CC Noy say, the defense the real deal when teams players.
That's what I'm talking about. Man, we gotta get CC on here, man. We gotta get the four horsemen on here.
That's right. Yeah.
Look, CC, you must have been dodging training up there. So we ain't gonna get you on unless you come to train. You ain't getting on the screen. I'm telling you. Yeah, the other team would play off. I mean, without the bulletin board, and you ain't worked out one day. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying we ain't let nobody come on this screen that don't put on hard work. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And you know, my thing 4A Region 1. Y'all got a newcomer in Orange Beach. Here we go. Last 2 years been 1-1. Now it's for a playoff spot. Jacoby, what's your mindset on Orange Beach joining the new 4A Region 1?
I feel real good about it, you know, because we done played them the past 2 years. I feel like the first year we beat them with like 3 or 4 touchdowns, and last year they got us. But I feel like this year we're going to beat them, and I feel like we're going to be a good playoff contender.
Dog, he said what I didn't want him to say. Go ahead, Kobe.
You know, last year was really just a fluke. We weren't locked in that day. I mean, we knew we could beat them, and we're gonna beat them this year.
Ooh, go ahead, Tim.
Just gonna we're gonna make them feel the presence of it. Like they're gonna know that we coming this time. This for real because it's for a big spot. And I know just non-region game.
Oh yeah. Talking about another region game, BC Rain. Y'all in BC Rain these last couple years been. I'm talking about nail biters.
They don't beat them 2 years ago. They don't even make the playoffs. And
yeah. Another team in that 4A Region 1. You know, what's y'all thoughts on that game? Is it a game? Is it like a trap game every year y'all play them? Or is it just another game on the schedule, one by one? Go
Every
ahead, Tim.
game to me feels the same. I don't know. I just go out with the mindset to win.
Like every game to me feels like real important. You know, every game I don't take no game for lightly because, you know, if you play around in a game, you know, they could pop you right in the mouth.
Yeah.
So I feel like you got to take every game like it's a championship game.
Yeah, Coach Rao says, you know, you can play like a team that might even be 1-9, but they'll play like they 9-0. You can't take no team lightly.
Man, but that's a big saying right there. Kobe, what's your thoughts on BC Rain?
You know, outside of the field, you know, they talk trash, we talk trash. I just feel like it's real a competitive game, you know.
Oh yeah. Uh, think about this, y'all. In 4A Region 1, is more college prospects than any other region in this area. Think about that, y'all. 4A Region 1 has the most college prospects as a region compared to 6A, 5A, 3A, 2A, 1A, the private school leagues. You know they ain't got too many. They probably got one or two. But 4A Region 1, you almost playing against college prospects every game. How does the off-season workouts help you guys knowing that you playing against a big dog every week in 4A Region 1?
I feel like, when you playing against players like that, you gotta come in the workroom. You gotta work harder than anybody else. So if you work harder than anybody else, that you can surprise them, and they ain't gonna think you're gonna be that good. But to be the best, you gotta put in the most work. So that's the reason they college prospects, because they put in all that work they put in. So I feel like if you work the hardest, you're gonna be number one at it.
Go ahead, Kobe.
I just go in there thinking they bleed the same as me, and I put in more work. I just go in there with that mindset.
Go ahead, Tim.
I say Kobe's dad, Josh, told me something the other day. He was like, if you ain't working somebody in, that's just giving them the opportunity to be better than you are today. So you can't skip a workout, and he told me that, and I took that in. Because if you ain't, somebody else is.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, even the little things. Mm,
That's great
What
advice,
up?
man. That was the best advice my dad ever gave me. Same thing.
Go ahead, Coach Ford. You got a question?
No, I was saying, Coach Josh Weaver, that was great advice that you gave, because that was the same advice my dad gave me and my brother. Every day that you don't want to work, there's somebody else out there that wants what you want, and they're going to outwork you. Either you're going to be the person that outwork them, or you're going to show up at a camp and they're going to be better than you. If you don't want that, just outwork everybody.
Think about this, y'all. All three of y'all blue collar workers. You don't work your way up to this point. What advice would you give one of the younger players
mm.
about your journey that you see that they need to jump on? And how can you convince them to jump on the same journey you guys have
Yeah.
been on? Go ahead, Tim.
I'll say don't even try to be the blue collar. I say be the boss. You gotta have the mindset to be the boss.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kobe.
I say just put your head down and go to work every day. No matter what you're going through, what happens, just go to work every day.
Jacoby.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes young kids they want to quit because they ain't getting results fast enough, or they feel like they work ain't paying off. But like, the one advice I give, just keep going. Feel like it might not feel like it in the moment, but I promise you're gonna like, hard work's gonna pay off at the end of the day. It might take a couple years to get where you want to be, but like Kobe Bryant, I watch a lot of his like motivational stuff. He was the hardest working athlete I ever seen before. So it might not seem like it right now, but if you keep going, you're gonna be the best at whatever you do. It ain't just football; it's anything in life.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I was rated the top 8th grader coming out of middle school when I played. And my granddad, he was a shipyard worker down at the state docks at the time. And one thing he would always tell me, the best training partner is me, myself, and I. What do y'all do by yourselves to push yourselves to be great?
When when I work out, I always feel like I ain't doing enough. So like every time I try to give, I'm out there doing like all kinds of work. A lot of drills, a lot of like work, like weightlifting. Every single day. So like I know nobody ain't gonna outwork me, but I still got the mentality like I ain't doing enough, and I'm a like perfectionist. So like I'm never satisfied with myself. So like I'm always thinking somebody out there like putting in more work than me, so that drives me, and that's where that spark came from me ever since I was in 7th grade. Working out, lifting weights. That's where that thing came inside of me. To wanted to be the best. I wanted to always be the best at whatever I did. Like so. That's what I feel like.
What about you, Kobe?
I know I ain't gonna get to where I want to be if I just lay in the bed all day and not do nothing. So I go out there and put in the work because I want people to know my name.
Man, boy,
Yeah,
you
I
said,
say what.
boy, I felt that one. I felt that one. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I say.
Hold on, Tim. Hold
My
on,
fault.
Tim.
My fault.
I felt that because that was my biggest dilemma growing up. I wanted everybody to know my name, and not everybody do. Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, I say kind of what Kobe said. You know, when we in the weight room, they got like how much weight you supposed to have on the bar. That's why I always try and throw like on a couple extra. Just to get more work, make me feel like I'm getting more work out of the workout and then just doing what the basic workout I should be doing here. I want to get more. Mm.
And we got Coach Hollis joining the panel. Saying Coach Hollis been busy today, y'all. He getting ready for the big national combine up in Atlanta this weekend. Uh, Coach Hollis, what questions do you have for the Wildcats from up
Oh
Highway 40?
man, y'all can hear me up in here real good, huh? All right.
We hear you.
South side to the north side of Highway 4, coming all the way down here from the south end. Y'all know I'm in Tomanville, so we love the 45 connection. All right, now I see we got hard hitting Timmy on here. We got Mr. Showtime Weaver on here, and we got Mr. Bad, you know what, Snow on this thing. And you know what I'm saying, man? I'm just glad to see y'all guys step it up and come on the show and basically put yourselves at the position that y'all really are, leaders. Y'all are the leaders of Citronelle. When people speak of Citronelle, these are the first three names that anybody mentions. So it's good to see you guys in that capacity and in that light. Now, I don't know what was asked to you guys already. And
Hold
for
on. Time out, y'all. Uh, Coach ain't gonna brag on himself. He's another championship coach. Uh, he's a national scouting expert. Hint, hint, guys. This is the guy you need to know. And just no nonsense coach, just like me.
yeah, you know I
But
wasn't gonna do all that, coach, but you know,
I know you
at
would.
the
Look, hold on, coach. You are coach forward, ass. Neither one of y'all. Man, I'm telling you, man, we got to do better introducing ourselves to you guys
that's right.
because we just go with the flow. You either get on the program or we gonna keep it moving. Coach, we announced that we will be doing those training sessions up in that region. We're gonna do
Hmm.
them at the Kobe Weaver complex up in McIntosh. So we already announced that. And you can talk about the media coverage you're gonna be providing. Uh, whenever you can, because I know we're gonna be busy all
Oh
summer.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Go
man.
ahead.
You know, guys, I'll be providing a whole lot of media coverage to the whole region this year. If anybody been following what I've been doing over the past couple of years, it was been exclusively like doing schools like Viger and LaFleur, and you've seen some of the highlights that we've been able to produce. Well, we now about to bring that around the whole entire region because it's too many kids to cover and there's too many schools that don't get the right coverage. We're gonna definitely lock in with your coaches, lock in with your whole athletic department, and we're gonna streamline the way we've been promoting kids these days. We're gonna do something a little different. And some of the schools around here, like Citronelle, Viger, LaFleur, Williamson, those will be the schools that'll benefit directly because they're right here in Mobile. My question to the guys, I don't know if it's been asked or not, but what is the expectation for this year? And I know you get this question, this cliche, but I want you to really use your final answer for a question.
I say region champs. Every time we break it down, if we're on the field, we're in the weight room, we always break it down on region champs. Mm.
Yeah, mine's the state championship. I was one of the rings, so that's my expectation, and I'm gonna push everybody.
Every year since Coach Rao got here, we've been getting the first, second round of playoffs, but this year it's time to step it up and go to the third or fourth round.
And you know, those are great responses, and I like each and every last one of them because there is levels to this game. And if you start from left to right, Tim said he want to win the region. Okay, well, that's a great bar to set. A lot of teams win the region and don't win it, but some teams win the region and they win it all. And some teams win it all and don't win the region at all. But for you to set that bar to say that I want to win the region championship, that means in my first mind, I want to win home. I want to dominate everybody that's up before us when they come before us and let them know who we really are. When we get to getting past the second round and want to get to the third and fourth round, that lets me know that we're tired of fiddling around. We're tired of almost breaking it. And when we get to that guy that said he want to win that state championship and that guy that say he's going to motivate everybody, I can believe that because this the same guy that motivate himself to work out in his own backyard. You know, and so
Y'all, hold on, coach. Hold on, coach. I'm gonna cut you off. Y'all, Coach Hollis won a unique championship. Y'all, he won when he was overseas with whole lot lesser talent. Coach, go ahead and get him that championship advice. Because man, you know what it be to, you know what it is to be on that journey. And
yeah,
y'all, the championship is a journey, y'all. Listen to what Coach Hollis gonna tell you about the championship journey.
I tell you just like this, everything ain't gonna always go your way, but you gotta always stay composed on the mission. You always gotta stay composed on the task. Teams are gonna be bigger, teams are gonna be faster, teams are gonna be stronger. But what teams are going to be disciplined every single play? What teams are going to be disciplined on the sideline? What teams are going to be disciplined in the film room? What teams are going to watch film on their own without their coach? Putting proper mechanics in. These are keys that'll help you win a state championship, a national title. These are the keys. We didn't have a lot of talent. We didn't have a lot of fast little man-mans and little pookies over there. We were what you would call something to the similar of a UMS right. But we win championships, JV, varsity, Ramstein High School. Do the research. You can look them up. Very historic, very prestigious program in Europe in the military schools network. And so being a young coach under that, I was able to see that you can't miss any steps. You can't cut any corners. There is no excuse for less than the expectation. So if the championship is the mine, and it's for you, and it's for every kid and every coach listening right now, and every parent, you cannot do less than the expectation, and that's why I sign up.
Mhm.
Coach Ford, you got something? Or before I go on my long speech over here about championship mindsets. Coach got 11 of them, y'all. So Coach done seen the comeback win and the blowout win in the championship game. So and y'all, I'm gonna tell you another thing. That's just the games that he won. He been to 13 of them. So so he could tell you about the one he lost in 7 overtimes. 7 overtimes, Jacoby. I'm telling you, just imagine how that game went. And where he fell off. But y'all, he went 7 overtimes in his last championship game that he was in. Let me let him back on the stage so we can talk. Go ahead, coach.
Yeah, we had a little weather problem there, man, with my connection. But no, it was a fun ride, man. It was a fun ride. A lot of great years. Yeah, for the two that I remember the most though is like you were talking about earlier. Those are the heartbreakers right there. That's what you remember. You don't, that's the ones that eat you up at Mobile County history. 7 overtimes. That was fun. A lot of guys still playing ball from that game. Let's see, Desmond Little. He's still playing ball. I think he's with a pro team. So played at LSU and UAB. Finished his career up at UAB. Did a real good job. But just yeah, like you guys were talking about earlier. I mean, you got to have the mindset of a champion every day. There's nobody going to give you anything. You got to take it, and you got to go into it like Tim said earlier. You got to go into it as the boss. You're the boss. This is your show. You're not, you're not just going to go into it as a laborer. So, you take that mindset and you take ownership of it, and good things happen. But it's a discipline. It's a daily grind. It's not we're going to wake up and play football today and baseball season's over. No, football never ends. It's 365, just like the show. And every day you're not working, there's somebody else somewhere, whether it be Atlanta, Georgia, or Beaumont, Texas, or Podunk University. And if they show up and their name's Timmy Jones and he can outdo you and everything and whip your butt, well, then he's going to get the scholarship offer and you're not. Do you want that to happen? Or the same way with your team and wins and losses. So the only thing you can really do to set yourself up for hopefully success is to just practice as much as you can. I mean, it wouldn't matter if we were welding, I mean, guys that work blue collar jobs, a street sweeper. You want to be good at something, barbecuing. You got to set out to be the world's best. That's all I got, Coach.
I'm gonna tell you what I used to tell my team. You can't fool that man in the mirror. If you smoking on drinking on weed or whatever you doing, but don't bring it to this team. And one thing, y'all, I'm telling you, and Coach Ford know this for a fact. I coach some people that's on death row right now. I'm talking about for the lecture. I coach some real gangsters, and y'all, I got them to be disciplined enough to win a championship. And y'all, that's the major accomplishment that I ever done in life. Getting them disciplined enough just for those weeks of the season. Matter of fact, buying into the same goal as the 4.0 kid. You know what I'm saying? The one who parents there all the time. I'm talking about y'all. We got kids to win championships who mama never came to the games, who daddy they didn't even know. So I'm telling y'all, man, y'all got the best of both worlds, but you can't let your teammates sandbag on you. Y'all know the ones you got to always motivate, man. You might have to tell coach, hey coach, coach, he got to go. And I'll never forget, man, many a days, y'all, some of the hardest kids that I ever coached walked in that office, told me, Ray got to go, coach. Man, he's still smoking weed every day. And y'all, I'm telling you. And man, we got rid of Ray. I'm telling you, it was a Ray on every team. We got rid of Ray, and we went on and won the championship. Because guess what will happen? It's 4th and 1, and you trying to score at the 1, and Ray jump his ass outside. Ray on defense, he jumps outside to get up the first down. You're going to remember that for the rest of your life. So, you have to patrol your teammates as well. You have to, because I'm telling you, when the game get tight, you don't need no slack in the chain. One thing about slack in the chain, it gonna eventually kick you out. So one thing, you don't want to get kicked out the playoffs because you got somebody out here still slacking. Somebody who ain't getting enough rest every night. They staying up all night trying to come out here and play football. You can't be disciplined. That's undisciplined. That's undisciplined. I don't care what nobody say. Oh man, he just be on his phone. No, he need to take his ass to sleep because we got to go play Viking. We got to go play Williams. Matter of fact, we got to beat Montgomery Catholic in the playoffs or whoever. It don't matter. Whoever lines up in front of you, just like Tim say, it's just another game. But everybody got to have my mentality as well. And you got to spread that amongst everybody else. And guess what? If they don't buy into what y'all doing, they don't need to be on y'all team. Don't carry no dead weight. That's my advice. Don't carry no dead weight. I don't care if they've been playing with you since 4-year-old. If they not living football life, they don't need to be on a football team. And that's all I got to say.
That's pretty much a lot and a good thing to say.
I'm telling you, it's too many teams, y'all. I'm telling you, me and Coach can go on social media and be like, "Oh man, they gonna eventually lose." Man, look at him, man. He out 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, got a game in the morning. Social media tell the whole story.
Look at them,
Oh
coach.
man,
They
boy,
doing. Look at them, coach. They
his
doing
green light
TikToks the
still.
night before the playoff game.
Yeah, man. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you the best advice when watching film, watching the other team. Watch the smallest thing. Watch who get set last on that line, Jacoby. Watch the guy who gets set last every time. That it's gonna be the same kid every time that gets set last. On a linebacker, watch that running back look where he going right before he go where he going. Watch that quarterback look where he going first, and yeah, he might look to the other side, but he gonna always come out that huddle and look to the side where he going. Small thing. Know your surroundings, and man, I'm telling you, you can't lie to that person in that mirror. That's one person you'll never lie to. If you're not that good, work on your weaknesses. You know what you weak at. Work on it. If it's just staying focused, work on staying focused. Work on it. And man, I'm telling you, ain't gonna be no greater feeling than Citronelle out there Hancock Whitney the first time it's been with a bunch of disciplined kids, because y'all know there's some undisciplined kids on some of these other teams. Y'all, man, they be talking noise to y'all. Y'all be looking at them like, man, are you crazy? But you know, at the end of the day, man, I'm telling you, y'all know, y'all got the sauce. And then you gotta let your teammates know too. Hey man, you ain't riding the train for free, man. You gotta, man, look here. You ain't get on that bus, man. Hey, coach, man, don't let them on the bus. No, man. And mean it. It ain't nothing about snitching and all that. Y'all snitching is for the streets. Don't take the streets into your locker rooms. That's my other advice. Snitching is in the streets. They ain't got nothing to do in the school setting. Nothing to do on a team setting. Because guess who gonna lose? Everybody gonna lose. Guess who gonna win? Everybody gonna win. So at the end of the day, if somebody not pulling their weight, man, y'all got to cut ties with them. You know, man. Hey, man, I'll help you get a job, man, but you can't be on the team with us this year. Man, we got one goal, and that's to win a championship. And you got to mean it. Go ahead, Coach Hollis. I know I don't mean to take up all the time. Coach Ford, y'all got it. I'm going to let y'all
Man, there wasn't really too much left to cover after that good speech, Coach Carter. Coach Ford.
Coach Ford, he still here?
I'm here, man. That's my bad. I was clocking.
Are you clocking back in?
No, I'm done for the day, man. That's what I was saying. I'm in the truck.
Oh man, Coach Ford is here with us.
Yeah, I'm here to
Coach
stay.
Ford,
Now,
go ahead, Coach.
What was the subject now? What am I speaking on?
Whatever subject you come up with, that's the subject we
Oh,
on
yeah.
right
Well,
now.
I was
You
gonna
can talk
say
about the
that's kind
training,
of
you can
like.
talk about the coaches, all that, whatever you want to talk about.
Well, I would like to say a little something. You know, sometimes people be like, "Man, I heard you. You know, you can really get a team pumped up," or like, you got time to plan. A lot of this is organic on here, and kind of like Coach was saying earlier, like I'm not. Y'all already know from me, I'm a results guy, and like we got to work harder. We're not there yet. You know, it looks good, but let's keep outworking everybody. Let's keep getting some better results. But all the rah stuff, guys, and stuff like that. I could sit at home and try to make you a great speech and all that kind of stuff, and put the time into it and everything, but there really ain't a whole lot of sense in that. So kind of like a lot of times it ain't going to be great motivational speech, win one for the Gipper, and like we were talking about earlier, you're going to have to be self-motivated sometimes. The coach ain't gonna be there with you every day to be like, man, did y'all work hard today? Did you sprint? Did you lift? Did you do everything you need? Did you hydrating good? All that. You got to take some ownership. Just like at a job one day, your boss ain't gonna be coming around going, did you drink water today, buddy? Have you had a meal? You got to take care of business. So, but you guys already know from being around me. I mean, it's intense. This is an intense game. It's the only sport. I guess this and hockey and rugby are the only three sports you can say they're not contact sports. These are collision sports.
Yeah.
Football is about as serious as it gets. Football and NASCAR, they're praying before the game. So it must be something to it. Not everybody can play football or wants to play football. So, you have to earn what you get out there. And you guys already know that. Ain't nobody handing Tim nothing, Jacoby or Kobe. They're earning everything they get. And those three guys are just hard workers. So continue to do what you do, guys, and great things are going to continue to happen for you. Got a lot of people rooting for you.
Yeah,
ahead,
man,
Cole.
they are some hard workers. Over my tenure in sports, I've had the privilege of seeing, Kobe out there on the basketball court, as I've announced for several LaFleur basketball games over the years. Even one year we was able to announce him as the all area player in the tournament that year Viga won the state championship. And it's good to see guys of y'all's caliber and leadership value on the team bonding together when school's not in. How can I say that they're bonding together? Look where they at right now. They're sitting shoulder to shoulder right here on the Icon Sports Show. Like, now, can you go find me one school right now? And don't go get them together. Don't start sending text messages. Can you go find me one school right now where the three leaders on that team are hanging out, spending time together, building the bond? That's scary right there. That's scary energy right there. And I ain't saying nothing to hype or glaze the situation. We know these kids. These are real workmen. These are real workers of men. Like, they don't play. They don't want handouts. I've never seen these kids complaining in the heat of a match. I've always seen these kids give their 130% energy in everything that they do. We seen Jacoby Snow at all the showcases. Jacoby Snow don't play. The man worked hard. When Coach, you remember when the first time I met Jacoby, what I told you? I said, "Oh, I like him." I said I ain't seen a old school lineman like Jacoby in about 10 or 15 years. And it's that work ethic. It's something about that Highway 45, Highway 43 good work ethic that those good people have up in that region up there, Coach. And you can't buy it with a penny, you can't buy it with $100. It's something you gotta be born with sometimes. And that's what I like about schools up in the rural areas, because they don't want no damn handouts, Coach. And Coach, they hear all the noise that the city boys be talking. And the city boys wonder why they end up in such a hot battle every Friday night with these guys, because these guys know that ain't nothing given, and we heard you talking. And you got
We told her, go ahead. They told me listening. I'm telling you.
and Coach, man, we gotta realize, like, Citronelle is a very proud town. 20
Wow.
years ago, 21 years ago, man, come on. The Sea City Riders had put the whole county of Mobile on notice that Citronelle is not a dead town, it's not a ghost town. And I'm glad to see these guys on this show. I'm glad to see, Coach, I'm glad to see what you're doing here. We had coaches on this show, we done had parents on this show, and now we're highlighting kids on this show. And you always say that they come with a feature. And I'm just
Oh yeah.
glad to see that there are coaches and parents and kids that are not afraid to come out here and put yourself before the world. This y'all show.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm looking in the comments. Y'all, they tagging LSU and everybody on this show right now. And actually, somebody from LSU is on here watching. I'm gonna tell you, man, this show is powerful. It's a powerful show. Coach Ford, I know you want to talk about Eli Owens, the SEC guy from Citronelle. Man, I know the kids already spoke on him. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna let Timothy, and then I'm gonna let Kobe and Jacoby just freelance talk about the Centennial Wildcats. Let everybody know, because we got college coaches on here right now. Let everybody know what's going on in Centennial without giving away any secrets now. Don't be here talking about, yeah, then we gonna run that motherfucker down your throat. Don't be on here. No, no. Without boasting and bragging on your team. We got LSU coaches on here right now. So Why should an LSU coach come to a Citronelle? Any other coach? Start talking about that, Tim.
I say like how y'all been talking about Citronelle. You know, you got a lot of hard workers. You know, I mean, like every other team, you know, they like everybody just getting loaded up with offers. You know, it kind of feels like we getting missed out. But what the coaches is seeing is really because we're not on the map because they see our school as like an underdog school. But you know, we just like you said, 4A Region 1, we got the players. You know, just every team does. I mean, you saw we can put up with other teams like Viger. I mean, they had a hard time with us last year. You know, we want to be not like just a walkover team. I say Williamson, yeah, they did get us, but I mean, look at that. The year before that, you know, we went to 2 overtimes with them. I mean, you see that's right there. Two of the best teams in our region. And you see that we can compete with them. I mean, we got the players that are D1 material. We're just underdogs.
Go ahead, Jacoby. I know you moved over to Citronelle. Talk about the move over, and because the college coaches want to know. You know
Mhm. When I
what was
first
so.
moved to
Go ahead.
when I first moved, like all the coaches, like the coaches said, Coach Rao welcomed me in. I got used to like playing at like a high level. I got better like as the time went on. Mm. And then like just like I said, like I feel like the coaches to come because like how hard we work every single day in the weight room. We got D1 prospects. I feel like I think we're getting underlooked right now. But I feel like by the time we play Jackson week 1, I feel like we're gonna show like us like everybody who's sitting there really is, and like it's time to show like what we really about.
Go ahead, Kobe. You got the floor.
You know, I feel like this is the year that we're really gonna get a chance to prove ourselves. You know, we put in the work. People hate on us, but that we don't care about that. We care about Friday nights.
I'm telling you, man.
I love it. I love it.
I'm
Round of
telling you.
applause.
I'm telling you, man. Let me see. Look, I'm telling you, he blew me away. I forgot to hit the damn button over here.
I'm telling you, bro.
Got me with that one. I ain't gonna lie. Mr. Weaver, where you at?
Yes,
He gone.
yes. No, I'm here.
Okay. What makes you so proud to see these three young men being able to be on this show, talking about the school that they love to be at, and what is your freelance talking about everything that's been going on? We're gonna let you freelance talk.
Well, I think I first met Tim when he was like about the 6th grade. Him and Kobe was going to school out there in Rosalot. And my boy Jacoby, I've been with him ever since he's been born, just about it. But these guys, they kind of took in with me, and they wanted to train, and they always train hard. And like I told you on that other show you had, I don't mind helping these guys train, long as they come there and want to train. But if you come there and be lazy, I'll go back in there and watch WWE or something. But these three right here, man, I'm telling you, they just do anything I ask them to do, and they've been working hard. So I'm glad for y'all putting the names out there and letting these coaches hear about it.
I'm telling you, what would you tell the coaches from LSU that's on here right now
Well,
about Central Yale in that area?
if you come up to Citronelle and watch what the coaches do, these guys out here, and how hard they work in the weight room, and how they get at it in practice, and try to do fundamental stuff like the coach asked them to, I don't think they would be ashamed to get any of these guys to come play for them at LSU.
And for the coaches that's on here, I know it's gonna be way more because when they put LSU on here, all Alabama, everybody go call. What the hell we missed? What we missed? We gotta get on that too. For
Mhm.
all the other SEC coaches, we know y'all coming on here. Talk about that community, Mr. Weaver, so they can understand where they're coming. Because people will come where they feel invited, and just talk about the character of the people from that area.
Well, like I said, Citronelle is a small town, and they're close knitted town, and you do have kids come from other areas, such as Jacoby. You know, they just welcomed him in time he came to the school out there, and he felt like they needed him out there. They wanted him out there. They showed him a lot of love, and he just fell right in with the program. And that's where they do all the kids, not just Jacoby, but any of them that want to come to school up to Citronelle.
Talk about the head coach, Coach Ryle, and some of the coaches on the staff. Because they might not have Coach Ryle number. You know what I'm saying? So now they want to know, before they get there, a little something about the school before they come. What would you have to say about Coach Ryle and the staff up there?
Uh, man, I'm telling you, you won't find a better coach that'll love on the kids, like Coach Ryle loves his kids, and he try to teach them to be young men at home and in the school. And you'll be surprised of the AB student that they got playing football at Citronelle, and that's another compliment. You know, most of them are A and B students that plays football, and he strives on that and for them to be in the classroom and do what they supposed to do, and that's a good thing for the football team to be like that.
Talk about some of the new coaches. Have you met the new coaches that's there? What have you observed so far with the new
Uh,
coaches?
I've been kind of working a little bit this spring. I didn't get to make it out there too many times, but they got a couple of new ones I think is gonna really help the program a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you something else y'all ain't talked about. Talk about this new field house. Y'all getting built up there. Y'all ain't slick. Y'all ain't said nothing about the new field house.
Hey,
So
hey,
we
coach,
swing
real quick,
on back right now. There you go.
hey,
Swing on
before you
back
get
right
started,
now. Talk about that new field house.
We got a little field house going on up there right now. They got the frame and everything up. Hopefully we can get in it by football season or a little short after. And I think that's going to draw even more people that want to come to Citronelle. And hopefully one day we can have a overhead facility for football where we won't have to be practicing out in the weather and stuff.
yeah. Well, coach, that last Saturday I was up there working with some guys. Coach Rowell came through, dumping some stuff from the baseball facility, just making a little round, and
Yeah.
for I guess his daughter's birthday, and he told me I think what next a year from this spring y'all should be breaking ground on it.
Oh yeah.
On
They
an
talking
indoor
about
facility?
Yes.
a little pavilion, like South Alabama got pavilion down there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, you better watch out. Better watch out for the Wildcats.
And hey, I have to brag, one of the best home stadiums or stadium
Oh yeah.
atmospheres down here, honestly.
Listen,
Oh yeah.
yes, sir.
The
Ain't none
fans
like
don't
it.
sit on their hands. I'm glad that y'all put the damn fire truck in the end zone.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm so glad the fire truck, so the folks sitting outside the gate can't see nothing.
hmm
Season tickets. Stop sitting in your cars trying to watch the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Few
got one of
years
the
ago,
most finest press boxes at their stadium too.
Oh yeah,
yeah, hey,
nice.
and Coach Hollis knows from that Viger game 2 years ago, the only time there was empty seats is when the bands would get up.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's
Man,
it.
Coach Hollis went viral that night. I know the Central Air folks names. You
Yeah.
should have
Well,
stayed. You should have stayed at home. Dylan Jackson would have ran that touchdown.
the boy don't want to hear about that, coach.
The cannon.
Oh, they don't want to hear
But
about that, coach.
coach is gonna be different though.
Oh yeah.
And now y'all, we gonna have that training sessions and all that going on up there for you guys. So y'all won't have to come down 45. You can swing on over on 43.
And coach,
And get
like you said,
trained. Just go ahead, coach.
coach, like you said, it's gonna be different. Here go the thing. Back then, those were the young guys on the team. Now we
Yep,
looking at the big guys on the team.
telling you.
Yeah.
So
They was
people gotta
playing with the big
understand.
boys. Now they
Yeah,
the
they were
big boys.
playing exactly. They were playing with the big boys, and now they the
Telling you,
big boys.
telling
See,
you,
it's
man.
a difference from being on the team watching the big boys do something versus playing with the big boys and not being a big boy.
Telling you.
You done got your
I'm
knee
gonna tell
cut
you.
before you know what it feel like the next time.
So, how does it feel, y'all, to be the leaders of the team? You know, I'm talking about really. I'm just talking about, am I gonna continue to do what I've been doing, or I've seen the leaders of the past. I'm not doing what they did. What's your mentality? One by one. What's your mentality on this season? Because right now y'all the drivers of the ship, and you're gonna have to get other leaders as well. And one thing about leaders know who to follow. Leaders know who to follow. If you don't listen to nothing else I ever say, a great leader knows who to follow. And what legacy? Here it is. I never forget. Back in 2008, they asked me to come speak to the Vigo football team, and I asked the kids. I said, "What legacy are you gonna leave?" And they said, "State champs." And they went 15-0 and won the state championship. And Coach Stevenson said, "Man, nobody's ever came and spoke to the team the way you did that day, because man, you reached some kids I couldn't even reach." So, y'all, with that being said, what legacy are you going to leave in Citronelle, starting with Jacoby?
Earlier, my senior year, I just want to be like an example to the younger kids, and hopefully we can get up there to the state title and win that, and make history. So that's one of my biggest goals, get more college offers, different stuff like that, and like leave a legacy for my own self too. It's like all the other kids, looking up to me, what like stuff I did. So the ultimate goal is to win a state championship. That's what I want to
Now,
leave.
if it's here it is, Jacoby. It's 4th and 1, and they put you at fullback. What you what you gonna do, Kobe?
Going in there.
Going right in there in the middle.
That's right. I already know it. Now, Tim,
Yes,
senior
sir.
year. There's some knuckleheads on the team.
Yes, sir.
You, Kobe, and Jacoby got to have a meeting with them. What are you gonna tell the kids who not quite buying into what y'all got set for the team? What are you gonna tell them before you have to go to drastic
Well,
measures?
like I said earlier, yeah, it's all like you want to have fun. Like it's supposed to be fun, but you got to take it like a job. I mean, if you don't want to take it like a job, you have to get fired.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. Well, we gonna call who the arena people is, Johnston. We gonna call them and tell them
Yeah,
they might be getting ready
call
to
to the
take
boy.
a trip. Say to the boy to the ring. I can tell you that. What was your famous memory at Lot that you would like to see play out at Citronelle? Tim?
Uh, what do you mean, like as me, like when I was playing or just watching?
Playing at Lot.
I
What?
would just say, like the brotherhood. I was telling Kobe the other day, like, I'm a senior and he's younger. Like when we was in 7th and 8th grade, like we was like our whole team. It felt like we was all just so close. And I mean, I knew we came up short. We lost one, but I mean, I knew
Yeah,
next year they won, and that's what I want to see at Citronelle. Just have like a brotherhood and like even like Coach Rouse says, like yeah, it's about football, but he's trying to build men. Fathers, stuff like that. And I just wanted to be like, Jacoby, he's got two brothers right here if he ever needs one. I just wanted to be like a brotherhood.
oh yeah.
Big real
Kobe,
family
what?
up there, coach.
Oh yeah, I know that. I know it. But boy, I'm telling you, they'll put a whole hog on the grill at that. Telling you. Kobe, uh, a lot of people on the outside know Kobe Weaver. He's carried the Citronelle flag wherever he's been. Uh, what would be the perfect season at Citronelle?
I think a perfect season would be better than our 9-3 record we had with Coach Rowers here, and winning a region and going to state.
And you know, my thing going to state ain't you ain't got far to go. You ain't got far to go. It's round the corner at Hancock Whitney. Have you guys thought about that? What would
You
it
just heard
feel like running out the tunnel? And one thing about the state championship, y'all, I'm gonna tell you how they do it. They call out all the starters one by one. Kobe, you ain't know that, did you?
I ain't know that.
You ain't know they call them out one by one. So, are you gonna walk out there? Are you gonna jog out there? How you gonna go out? When they call your name
I don't even know.
Are you gonna be telling the crowd to get it up? What is it? Man, have y'all just, you know, my thing. Till, what's your thoughts about having the opportunity? Because all of it is an opportunity to play at Hancock Whitney for the state title.
Well, I mean, for opportunity, I just say it's just grateful. Like I said many times, we're underdogs. Underdog deserves an opportunity too. You give us the opportunity, we'll show you the right thing for it. You give the right man the job. He's gonna get it done. He's gonna do it right.
In a perfect world, you go 14-0. You done beat Vigan Williamson twice. Now you're in the state championship game. Oh boy, that's a good question. How do you get past that? Do you feel like, oh, we showed them that we just as good, or you feel like it's still some left? Because I learned this back when I was playing. When it gets to a point where you know the other person not as good as you are, you kind of, let off a little bit. And y'all, I done lost some championships too. I talk about the ones I won, but I lost some as a player when the other team, when we thought the other team was lesser than. Do you think beating Viger and Williamson twice would suffice a state title, or it's just part of the journey? Which one would it be?
I would say it's just a part of the journey. Like I said earlier, you could take a 9-0 team and beat them, and then you play a 1-9 team and lose to them. You can't take no team lightly.
Go ahead, Kobe. Jacoby, you gonna be last.
Yeah, like I said, like just because you beat Williams and Nevada twice, that don't mean, oh yeah, I'm just winning the state championship. You gotta come in there thinking, I gotta play this team just like I play Williams and Nevada, beat them twice. So when we go in there 100% every single play, no break, no breaks.
Oh, he's been working up.
Go
I
ahead,
just
Kobe.
think we should play every team with the same mindset. Going in, working hard, proving everybody wrong, and get the state championship blue map.
I'm gonna tell you, the guy that we use for the intro. Did y'all hear the message he was saying?
Yes, sir.
He said what? Don't
I heard.
count your reps.
Yeah, don't count your reps.
Make every rep count.
Yeah.
Can y'all translate that back to your teammates so they can understand that? Because you know how some people say, man, I don't get that much playing time. That's where y'all come in at. That's some advice I'm gonna give y'all. That's where you come in at. Hey man, what you do when you in there?
Yeah.
Shoot, more reps. Y'all know it's a kid on the sideline that probably can do the punt return. Hey man, why you don't do the punt return? You know what I'm saying? It's things that people think that getting scholarship happen during the season. No, that's the championship part of the season. You get the scholarships in the summer, in the off season, in the spring. During the season, is win by one every game because the team with the most points, that's who's gonna win the game. Coach Hollis, what you got for him? I know you got some nuggets or some questions you want them to ask. And y'all, we about to wrap this thing up. Y'all are going on 2 hours. We want Citronelle to be able to go back and watch this show. And guess what? If you on here and you hadn't liked the show, go ahead and like the show so we can get it out to more people. But go ahead, Coach Hollis. Coach Hollis might be on a call because I know he getting ready for the national showcase. Coach Ford, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here, Coach. I ain't got nothing, man. I'm just ready to get to work again. You guys know.
Coach Ford, when are we gonna start these trainings? Are we gonna
Oh, I
announce it
never
on the
knew they
show?
stopped.
Okay,
Saturday, if it ain't raining.
there it is.
Yeah,
All
let's
I can
go.
say is be there. Be there. I'll be at Southern Miss on Saturday. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be at Southern Miss with the coaches over there. But at the end of the day, man, it's all about. And Coach Ford, just like I say, he's a scout. He knows who's putting in work. He know who's sandbagging too. So when you go there half speed and all that, he know who not putting in no work. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that Tim, Kobe, and Jacoby had to go to Coach Riley and say, man, we need to let him off the team because he ain't trying to get no better. And I'm telling you, man, that take a bigger man to do. I never forget. I had to put one of my best friends off the team. I'll never forget it, y'all. My senior year. Oh man, you think no, man? No, he gonna make us lose. I ain't gonna never. And y'all, we end up going that year. Viga in basketball went to the Elite Eight for the first time in school history. Uh, and man, you had to make decisions like that. But at the end of the day, man, it's all about having fun. Just like Tim said, it's all about the fun in the game. And y'all, we about to let y'all go, but y'all welcome to come back anytime. Uh, and if any of your teammates want to come, they got to at least be at a workout and send us a video or something. Or y'all can vouch for them one. Y'all can come back anytime y'all want, many times as you want to. And if there's any other kids out there that's watching, the doors of this uh, platform is open to everybody. Uh, yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more this summer. And guess what? If you don't want to come, it'll be the Citronelle hour. We don't care. We don't care. Citronelle hour. Well, what do we got going on this week, Citronelle? But telling you, be mad at us. But one thing about me, the show will go on. We're filled without you. And man, we appreciate you, Mr. Weaver,
Yes, sir.
new coordinator for youth development here at Icon Sports.
Hey, Coach T.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to appreciate you and Coach Ford, for taking your time out to have an interview with these guys and try to get their name out there and give them some words of encouragement. I appreciate y'all for today.
Oh yeah, we got Coach Hollis on here as well. Coach Hollis.
Okay, him too.
I'm telling you, we
Appreciate you, Mr.
appreciate
Weaver.
y'all. Hey, we appreciate you allowing us. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you this, man. We talk about this on the show all the time. Everybody's not trusted media. We just happen to be one. A lot of people trust their futures with me, Coach Ford, and Coach Hollis. Just because you might not, you are missing out. You are missing out. I'm telling you, man. We don't dump it on your lap, y'all. We not gonna dump it on your lap. We just gonna give it to the ones who accept it. And I'll never forget, y'all. The first time I seen Kobe, we was down in Gulfport. Oh, you remember that game, Kobe?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, got this little boy from up in McIntyre look like Manu Ginobili. Kobe was going through folks scoring 30, 40 points every game. Y'all, winning the championship. You remember that, Kobe?
Yes, sir.
In Gulfport. And man, I'm telling you, man, those are the type of kids. Tim, hard worker. He's on my nail you to the cross team. He definitely committed up in Citronelle. Welcome to Citronelle. Every time I
Yes,
watch his
sir.
highlights, he's on
Yes,
the
sir.
way.
And Cole, I love it because my name Tim and I play linebacker too, so I love it. I love to see it.
And Mr. Block some, hit some. Mr. Tackle, get off me. Jacoby Snow over
Something,
there.
brother. Yep.
What you say?
weightlifting champion of the world over there.
225 over
I
there.
got the video, Kobe. I just didn't want to put it on the screen and make you get embarrassed. I'll get you next. We'll get you the next time. Clink, clink. That's how you heard it on the video, y'all. Clink, 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 clink.
Coach T.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we can do it from the Kobe Weaver Complex and Training Center next time.
Uh-oh.
Take the show on the road.
Hey, Coach Hollers, we definitely wouldn't mind going up to McIntosh.
Yes, sir. I ain't got no never minds about traveling north on 43.
No never minds over here either. I'm telling you. I'm gonna take TK Horton. I'm all on Fox 10 News, y'all. Fox 10 News, y'all like TK Horton over there. Oh boy, I had a couple tears dropping my eyes over there.
Yes, sir. DT Hollisworth was over there saying he was so proud of the moment.
I'm telling you, I was so proud to hear my name called on there. He tried to call me KT. I said, I ain't no KT, I'm TK Horton. Man. I'm telling you, man, we are excited. Tell Coach Ryle, man, he need to get us a corner or something up there. So when we come up there, man, we can. Man, I'm telling you, man, we might need to do a coach's show live from Citronelle Stadium.
That's right. We'll get it set up.
I'm not begging nobody. I'm going where the people want us to go.
Yes,
not begging nobody.
Yes, sir. I'll stop by Piggly Wiggly and get 2 slabs and bring them with me.
I'm telling you. As a matter of fact, shoot, they got the barbecue place right there by that school. What you talking about?
Well, you know, across the road. It always mean more when men meet around the grill.
Oh yeah, you right. Tell you, Piggly Wiggly, all the grillers of y'all, all y'all gotta do is grill, and we'll come do a Coach Ryle coaches show every Thursday in Citronelle. Y'all get ready.
No.
Telling you, man. Kobe, Tim, what y'all got to say? Jacoby, what y'all got to say to the people? We done took up everybody's time today because everybody thought we were gonna talk about something else. But we on here talking Citronelle football.
I got just remember the saying link and let all next years know.
All right. Jacoby, what you got?
I just gotta say we coming. We're coming for everything.
And Tim, I already know what you say. What Coach Ryle said, 1-9 team, and we're gonna be there.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Don't play us like a 1-9 team or a 5-16 last year.
Telling you, Mr. Weaver, what you got to say on your way out?
Oh man, we just so proud for y'all taking your time to meet with these guys today, and thank y'all. Maybe we can do it again.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it every week until somebody else take a spot. So
Okay.
we're gonna do it every week. We're gonna pick
Wildcat Thursday. Wildcat Thursday.
Live from Wildcat Country.
I'm telling you, y'all, we're gonna let y'all go ahead and go, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about some other things.
All
and
right.
man, we appreciate y'all coming on. I swear.
Appreciate it.
I'll call you tonight, Mr. Weaver.
Oh yeah. Well, coaches, I guess we can come out of hide now. Let me get on the screen. Hold on. Let me hit the mic. Let me slide on over to the left. Chris Cross.
Reverse.
There we go.
That was a nice segment there, Coach. That was a nice segment.
Yeah, it was.
I'm telling you, man, I love it, man. I love y'all when we get a chance. Make sure y'all share this show. All the Citronelle. Somebody tag the Citronelle Wildcat football. Y'all go ahead and tag them. We ain't gonna say nothing bad. We ain't gonna say nothing bad at the end. So it is definitely.
I was getting text messages from parents that have trained with some of my Citronelle kids or used to play, on different sports. We could have been travel basketball back in the day or whatever. Be like, man, you three of your Citronelle boys, three of your dogs, they on there on the show. I was like, wait, the show's on, man. And it was great, man, to see those three faces and know that was Kobe's granddaddy's hand sitting there and heard his voice and everything. You had some great people on there today.
Well, as for me, I was just
Go ahead.
coming from out of my afternoon nap. And and I seen Coach had some motion going on. Because I said with all this rain today, I'm gonna stay home and work on some things around the house, inside the house, as we get ready to have all them guests over during the summer, you know. And
I'm gonna tell you though, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, I was supposed to hit up the highway today.
Yeah.
Me and my son came by today, and me and him cut the grass together. A lot of people don't understand how big that was. That's my oldest son, and we were just out there talking about legacy. And you know, my son said, "Daddy, it don't matter what people ever said about you, you always rose to the top." I said, "Man, Dad been an underdog." I said, "Man, look around." I said, "Man, we own this whole block. We own the whole block. Can't nobody ever take that away from us but us. If we don't do what we supposed to do." So, man, I'm telling you, I had a chance to plant a nugget. And then those guys, just like some more of our kids, an extension of kids that's doing it the right way, Coach. I'm telling you, man, ain't nothing like it, man. Kids doing it the right way, hard workers. You know, my son, he a hard worker. I don't get on here. Coach, that one thing I had never done on this show. I never got on here and bragged on none of my kids. And I was telling them, I said, man, the company is set. And Coach, I already know what I'm talking about. The company about to go to another level. You might not have to work no more. But you have to put in some work to keep the legacy going too. So y'all, we about to make a major shift. And today was just a small portion of what we shifting. I'll never forget, man, today, man, they had the article.
You and work, ready to work for you and work together, and no more lunch breaks, no more just all football all the time. Number one football show in the world, man. That's
You
where
know
this
the
is
thing.
going.
You know the thing, Coach. A lot of people don't know. This is why I tell y'all, my son played on the 12-time or 8-9-time championship team up at 8 Mile. Let me kiss you. Wake up, man. Where I'm going today? Man, I'm on the show. You got me on here talking on the show. But yeah, y'all, he played on that team with Demetrius Vaughn, Deshaun Davis, Trey Williams. So, you know, that's the thing, man. Even though I never got on here, ever bragged on him winning all them championships. Never have. Y'all, he about to be the CEO of Icon Sports Southeast. He know the sport, but Peters, all right, I'll be there. All right, yeah. But yeah, man, man, he saw greatness. And that's one thing Coach Ford always say. Once you see it, man, you always know what it looked like. He played with Demetrius Vaughn. He played with Deshaun. He played with Trey, Devin Adams, all of them. He played with all of them, man. Whoever's on that team. Trayon played at St. Paul's. Won all them championships at St. Paul's, too. I'm telling you, man, Coach, man, it just goes to show. It goes to show, man. This show about to go to another level. Holler Sports Reloaded. About to go to a whole nother level, Coach. Coach, we ain't gonna have no problem getting out apparel. You know, once we get situated, how we about to be situated. We ain't got to worry about people hating. Y'all, the people hated us because I did an article talking about Coach McKenzie getting the job at McIntyre.
Yeah.
The people got mad.
Yeah, for
what
real.
What are you mad about? The man is in Washington County. Ain't nowhere near y'all. But KT throwing get
When
tagged
Fox
and
News and that,
coach, it's crazy.
but coach, but are they going to get as mad when other news outlets report it? You know, are they going to get mad when 5 reports it, Fox 10? I mean, get mad at them personally.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Small mentality, man. That's a small mentality for me to hate on somebody just because they got another job. And the street committee, don't nobody owe y'all nothing. Y'all are the street committee for a reason. Oh, they got to prove to me. They ain't got to prove nothing to you. You might not even like football next year. You know what I'm saying? Man, it'd be crazy, man. It'd be some crazy statement, y'all, that I see come across this screen, y'all. And man, I'm telling you, man, we getting away from it. Y'all, we going really on vacation. Tell you, we gonna be eating hog straight up off the grill. Tell you. Chicken straight out the chicken coop. Steak straight out the cow. Tell you, for real. Corn straight out the doggone field. Gonna have to knock the inks off of them. For real, man. Big shout out to Coach Ryle and the Citronelle Wildcat football up there. Coach, whenever your players can quote what you quoted, Coach, that's deep. I'm gonna let y'all talk, man. I've been talking all day.
I'm at the I'm getting me a little chicken wing plate right now.
Go ahead, Jeff. I know you've been up there. And just talk about Coach Ryle
Oh
a
yeah,
little
man.
bit.
Man, you could say so many great things, and I'll start with this. There's no better leader for these young men when it comes to. It's more than winning games. I mean, that guy has helped win souls. I mean, you could put it right up there with like we see great stuff private schools do. You know what I mean? Like but Citronelle's a different community, just like a lot of places like Viger, Blunt, Williamson. You don't have to, or a McIntosh or Jackson. You don't have to at Citronelle wonder, oh, is it okay to pray with these kids or you talk to them about God or anything like that? I think you know for when it comes to like FCA stuff, when it comes to like meet at the flagpole, when it comes to just caring about them as a human being and like Tim said earlier, wanting them to be the best fathers they can be in the community and be the best they can be at their job for their family every day and to be good husbands and fathers and just men of the community. That's what he's building at Citronelle. You're going to have the state championship. Hopefully it happens this year, but it could be, with their kids one day from what they've left their legacy, like you were saying. What legacy are you leaving? And it could all be for the future to be the best 4A team run in the state at one point, and kind of have you a little dynasty or whatnot. You could be their first state championship or ones later down the road, but you're always setting the stone and building for something more. And he's came in there and really changed things to the way that I think people kind of dreamed of having the consistency where they could say, like we didn't just make the playoffs, one time out of 5 years or 2 out of 5 years. We went to the second round twice, lost to a state champion Montgomery Catholic, lost to them again last year, and we look this year to go to third round and beyond. Hopefully be at Hancock Whitney, but man, he just does such a great job. And then not only that, but the communicating with different people and resources, all the things that he's done to, get the new field house, eventually get that indoor facility. And then not only that, but like working with guys like me. You got coaches sometimes that I want to do my own thing. I don't want an outside guy, stealing the show or putting his little 2 cents on something or spin on it. I'm a control freak. When he knows, that he can get great people around the kids, it don't matter if it's for somebody to come in as a motivational speaker, and it doesn't matter if it be to help kids get, faster and more agile at the park and work on their skills. He's going to bring good people in to talk and to be around those boys and just kids at that school. And really is like another administrator. You know, I mean, if y'all could pay coach a little bit more, he could probably use it because I know he's got a couple of daughters, so he's probably got I joke with him about that a lot. I was like, you got a lot of weddings to have to pay for, you know. So, but just a great family man, just a great example. If I had a son, you know, right now, I would definitely have to consider Jason Rowell, you know, my son being around a man like that every day.
I'm telling you, man.
I don't think I've ever heard Coach Rowell cuss. You know, can he
Coach,
get intense? Yeah, but I don't think, you know, he don't have to use that language. So he's just a great example, man. Makes you feel
I'm
good
telling
about
you
being
though, man.
somebody around that.
His mom don't play either. She don't play. Yeah, I officiated several games. She told, "Don't make me come out there." She don't play. Man, it's a real family environment up there in Citronelle. I'm telling you, man, I'm excited. Coach, it just feels good, Coach. Coach, it's like an aura, y'all on this show right now. When you bring kids on here, man, it's almost like the baby lotion smell or the baby powder smell. For real, man. Man, it's like you know, that's what we needed on this show. For real. For real, man. All jokes aside, y'all
Fresh
know I love.
youth, you know, it's their time. This is those kids' time, and it's their time at Citronelle. They've earned it. You know, Kobe and Tim coming off, you know, what they've helped build at Lot, which has been in the lower classification 1 and 2A, you know, a dynasty basically.
Yeah,
Because if you look back to when Kobe played, that's just like they said, but that's back to back with those 7th and 8th graders. But if you look back at when Kobe played, that's 3 in a row.
yeah. It's three in a row. And then the other Weaver,
So it's
he came.
really they've had a three-peat going.
Yeah, they got a 3 feet going right now.
Yeah,
And been to the last four.
like, right, and been to the last four. So you know, and
Yeah,
going for 4 in a row. You know, hopefully this year. So been building great up there. You know, the park. They don't really have a park like a Skidmore or anything. They don't really do anything. You know, it's just baseball fields down by the golf course. So the actual park ball team, you know, they practice and play at Lot, where the middle school plays.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you talk about, you know, keeping a feeder program going, kind of like how everything in Saraland makes sense. Everybody's a Spartan. You think
Hey,
everybody at MGM would be a Viking, you know, Baker, or Little Hornets, or, you know, Honeybees, whatever. You know, I know McIntosh. Everybody, you won't have to worry about, oh, I was a Cougar and now I'm going to be a Wildcat. Now I'm going to be a Demon. No, everybody's going to be an Eagle from the time, you know, you're a kid to the time you graduate, you'll have always been an Eagle. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
same with Lot and Citronelle right there. So we as they say, we Wildcats. You know, that
What you
Sea
got,
City
Coach
Riders
Hopkins?
thing for real.
oh, nothing much. I was just gonna add to what Jeff was saying. You know, Citronelle has also played the park team has also played at Citronelle High School in years past because I've coached against them at Citronelle High School. So you know, like
Yeah,
you
they had
say,
the
there's a
championships up there this week. I mean
very
this year.
very tight knit community.
Yeah, they had the championships up there this year. They hosted it. I'm telling you, man, this is a great time to be here. Um, I'm telling you, man, well, we threw everybody a loop today. I can tell y'all
And
that.
especially there, and we know McIntosh, man. It ain't nothing against some of the welcoming committees at the city, you know, some of the schools in these cities, but man, it's just a breath of fresh air, kind of like from being over across the bay. You know, when y'all go over there to Fairhope and when you leave them country places, man, like you feel good going and you feel good when you leave.
I'm gonna
It's
tell
just a
you
feel
this,
good place.
McIntosh, you are on deck. Uh, McIntosh will be the next school, y'all, that we get on the show. So if y'all know any people over in McIntosh, let them know. We will be getting in contact with them to get them on the show as well. Uh, and y'all, maybe one day, y'all, we can get to a point where we do a split screen and have the McIntosh kids and the Central kids in the same room while we do a show. Y'all, this thing about to take off. But we can't include the Leroy kids. Y'all might be over there ready to fight. Oh man, y'all tell me y'all gonna beat us. We ain't gonna let y'all in right now. Y'all gonna have to do y'all own show, Leroy, by yourself. Everything shall be done in decency and in order. I'm telling you, man, we bringing the order back, and y'all, the only way we can bring the order
Detail
back
about
is
that, but yeah, definitely, doing things with just just McIntosh and Citronelle maybe right now because we've had some recruiting trouble from the Leroy people in times past.
we're gonna do it in decent and order. And one thing I can promise every coach, every kid that comes to our workouts, you're gonna get them back. You're gonna get them back. It's up to you to treat them right and all that other good stuff, but you're gonna get them back. You won't ever say, "Oh man, they went over there to that, they end up transferring." You won't be able to say that.
Yeah, we don't ever talk to kids about that. We tell them we're here to get better today. We don't talk about, do you think you like the school I'm going to? Should I transfer? You need to get better. That's what you're here to do today. Is just get better. Make the school you go to better.
Tell you, man. And y'all in years past, we just say some of y'all need to go to McIntosh. I bet some of y'all wish y'all could go to McIntosh right now. Tell you, some of y'all wish y'all could go to Citronelle. Tell you, y'all got so much turmoil in some of these other schools. Tell you, it'd be too much, man. And then, I'm gonna tell you, the biggest problem I have with a lot of the Mobile schools, man, they be want to be so important when ain't nobody even talking about y'all. Nobody mention y'all, but y'all over there. Oh man, you gonna have to prove to me, man. Go on, man.
Oh, I seen so much of that today.
Man, come on. Nobody's thinking about the school where the administrators call the other schools trying to block coaches from getting jobs. Believe me.
Run tell that.
Run tell all of it. So that's the part y'all didn't want me to know.
Hey, you know what it reminds me of, though, coaches? It's no different if somebody really wants to hire you for like a company or a business, but people have tried to badmouth you, and they go, "Well, I don't care because I know they really just trying to badmouth you because we want to hire you."
Big shout out to the people of Washington County for uncovering a snake that got everybody fooled right now. And y'all will hate to let the media know who the snake is.
Hey, it's like your cousin that I used to work for at one time. It was one of my best ever principals. Told me one time we were watching this person do some stuff, and he said, wait, hold on, coach. You don't want to just run over there and chop that snake's head off because that looks like a ground rattler. You might want to kind of see what it's doing before you just go out there acting crazy. Just kind of see how that snake's acting first. So that taught me a lot back then about sometimes, a lot of times these snakes will get caught. You just got to take your time.
I just don't want y'all thinking that we hating on y'all because we done uncovered the snake. We're not hating on y'all. We just know that person a snake now. And I got some good people in Washington County. They can vouch for that. They can vouch for that. So some things you don't mess with, and that's with people who trying to lead peacefully.
You ain't talking about that snake that showed us they back that whole night.
Oh yeah. Telling you, man. I'm telling you. It's too many people throwing rocks high in their hands, and then they got them a fan club. Fan clubs get dispersed too now. Y'all are not Captain Sabo right now. Y'all can't Sabo right now. This show turned them into hoes over here.
Man, look here. And we fire hoes.
I did fans, you know what I'm saying? That's fine.
We fire hoes, coach.
Telling you for real.
You still a fan because you tuned in. Enjoy the show.
Well, my thing is this.
Nah, it ain't necessarily a parent.
My thing is this though, coach. I heard about the school that made all the parents sign a waiver saying that they can't get on social media and use their rights. Oh, my bad. Could that be the person?
Wait, what they did? What they tell them they couldn't do, Coach? What they tell them they couldn't
Didn't
do?
get on social media and say nothing about the team. Is that the same school, or do we got a couple of them schools around here? There's a couple of them around here, Coach. Couple schools around here.
Well, we know who ain't on that list. Mary G and Citronelle.
Tell you for real. I'm telling you, man. It just, man, it blows me away, man. It blows me away.
Coach, ain't that something? Ain't that something, Coach? The communities that we from, the communities that we serve, and of all the schools that allow their kids to come on this show, it's a school in Citronelle and a school in Sims. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. If you got a brain, you know what I'm talking about.
Telling you, man. It is what it is, y'all. Don't show your hand. Telling you.
Don't judge a book by its cover thing, you know, until you get to know somebody. Don't ever
You got
prejudge.
7 books, go for 7.
A lot of times, the place you think that don't want you there the most really does want you there the most, and they
That's
love
for real.
I'm gonna tell you this though, Coach. And, tomorrow, somebody about to find out. It's a school down here and really ain't working with it like that.
Oh yes, sir.
Oh, it's been
Oh yes, sir.
oh Lord.
Oh
Y'all,
yes,
football
sir.
Friday is gonna be a good Friday.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, it's a come to Jesus meeting.
I'm going live from
Tomorrow
Baldwin
on
County.
this show.
I don't want to
Boy,
be nowhere near Mobile County. I'm going to
I don't
Baldwin
want to
County.
be here. Man, I don't want to be here. I'm telling you.
Cause
Boy,
I'm telling you better
It's
be ready.
gonna be a real show tomorrow.
You better be ready. I've been and went to the barber shop already. I'm telling you.
Oh, Coach,
Like,
man, I'm gonna tell you though,
oh
man.
man,
I just hate I missed my trip up 43 today. I ain't gonna lie.
it's all right, Coach.
But I can go 364 days.
It's all right. Ain't no
Don't worry
hurry.
about it, Coach. Don't worry about it, Coach. I'll make sure we got an office up there.
I ain't worried about it, Coach.
I'm
I'm gonna be in the camper.
I'm telling you for real. Chilling.
Like we chilling in the camper like I'm at a blues show backstage.
I'm telling you. With it plenty of them outside. I wanna go outside in the rain.
And Coach, you know, I know you don't partake in this, but I want the finest creek water that you got in McIntosh.
Telling you. Man, I can't wait, man. Citronelle McIntosh. But we ain't got that far to go. I'll tell you. 25 minutes apart.
I might as well move up there. I might as well buy me a house in Creola.
Tell you for real. We're gonna be eating up 43 and 45. 43, 45.
Oh yeah, hey Coach Hollis, me and you can go dip off and get us some drinks of that good old water, man. That spring water. Go find us one of them real springs up there. They probably take us right to one, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you though, man. I don't take it for granted at all when the kids want to come on the show.
That's right.
It show unity. And y'all, the other schools can come. Y'all can come. Just make sure y'all sound like Citronelle.
What a lot of people don't know, them 3 young men right there, this is their favorite show. They've been a part of the program and the process for a while with the showcases, and they tune in, and they love Icons, man. I mean, up until this last year, Kobe Weaver's, biggest besides real huddle film and real live game footage, all of his, quantitative tested results, they've been from us. So he knows who to go to. And, I mean, that kid had an Arkansas offer his freshman year. And you had Shane Harper come on here earlier, Jake Harper's dad. And we all know Jake, after he had his show with us that night, they had phone calls coming in as soon as he hung up the phone.
Oh, I'm not big enough.
And that's coming out that man's mouth all the way from North Alabama.
Matter of fact, Coach, I don't want none of y'all to come. but the McIntosh and Citronelle kids.
Yeah, we don't need any confusion.
Don't come. It ain't nothing but a little showcase. Just a little workout.
It's just a little podcast, just a little Facebook
It's just a
show.
Hey,
little
but you could have a
podcast.
good enough showcase and maybe just run a great 40, and you could be Googleable by AI nation and worldwide within 45 minutes to an hour of leaving that showcase.
Citronelle Wildcats checking in. We need all y'all to like the Icon Sports Southeast pages on YouTube, X, and Facebook, so y'all can get the latest shows. Wildcat Thursdays. It sounds good to me, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, and hey,
Anybody else
I'm
want to
good
be
for
part
doing
one part?
a Saturday, or we could do Sunday evening, the Coach Jason Rowell show.
Oh man! And then come right back with the Cody McKenzie show.
That's right.
I ain't watching that shit. We gonna have low viewership that night.
No, we're not. We're gonna have
No,
the
no,
viewership.
I'm talking about in Pritchard. Oh
Oh
my man,
well,
heavy here.
We'll have all of 45 and 43 on there.
here's the thing. People get mad all the time when you say it. Like you say, Coach, your child only play football in high school for 4 years.
4 years. That's it.
Once your child graduate, we not looking for you to come back. We looking for the next group of high school parents to come through.
I'm telling you. And y'all, one thing I done noticed about the new parents at certain schools, they quiet as hell, y'all. They sound like this. They ain't saying nothing. They must sign their contract last week or last month. Them folks don't say nothing in the comments, boy. All y'all signing them contracts, y'all better run. All y'all signing them contracts telling you not to get on social media, you better run. You better go find you another school. That school there got control issues.
Yeah, and not only that, but when somebody's telling you something like that, they don't really have your future or best interests at heart. I'm telling you guys right now, that's like I'm talking to 9th and 10th graders that say, it looks like they're going to be starting this year, like a 9th grader going into his 10th grader. Some of these kids and their parents don't even have them a Twitter account yet. And I told them, I said, buddy, it's going to be real hard for you to get recruited in the modern day of college football without one.
Oh my God. And then if you wait until the 10th or 11th grade to be on Twitter, you might as well go apply for Austin.
Cool.
Yeah. So I hate to say it, but some people's thinking's out of touch and a little too old fashioned. And, you can't be coming to me or something, or Coach Thornton or Coach Hollis, when we go after the spring game of our junior year and go, hey, I think, it looks like he could probably get a scholarship. You think we should start working on that? And it was like, but I told you we need to start working on this in 9th grade.
Right.
Well, I can go ahead and announce it's the school that y'all know that I'm affiliated with. They own to 28 right now.
Right.
They not even y'all, and they division 2. They already on 28, y'all. They not looking for nobody they gotta find this season.
Yeah,
They don't know
if
you
you're
might
not
know,
already getting recruited and you're a class of 27, you're probably going to be a D3 player if you're going to get recruited late, or sprint football, and you gotta weigh 175 pounds on game day.
Coach,
Go ahead,
Coach, and like you say, they own to the 28s, but it's a reason why the people in the 26 in the 27 can't get the light. It's because not only they own to the 28, but they watching the 29, the 30, and the 31.
Yep.
They watching them. I mean, it's
Yeah, we've been
like,
trying to
hold
tell
on, Coach,
people. In
hold on,
all
Coach,
honesty, we're
hold on,
looking
Coach,
at 30s
hold
and
on, Coach,
31s. A lot
hold
of these
on, Coach.
kids are done.
Hold on, Coach. So like they starting at the 20s and the 31, and for example, we got Adrian Peterson Jr., who is a showcase kid over in the All American Exposure Network, my camp series that I'm going to in Atlanta. This kid already got 4 major offers. He got 6 offers in total, but 4 of them are major, as 2 of them are Miami and Florida State, and he's coming out to 8th grade. Like, even Minnesota done gave him an offer. Missouri State then gave him an offer. So, like, the smaller schools are even looking on to the middle school kids. So what you think the big schools are doing?
Well, Miss also just hit it on the head. With that being said, hold on, let me see if I got that flyer. I got that flyer. Don't worry about it. We'll have it on here tomorrow. We'll have those camps.
I want to say something about that though. You know, it's a good time in the state right now because you know the conversation is being had in Montgomery. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear both of you. Yeah, Coach Hollis was just talking about the conversations being made in Montgomery again about us getting some junior college football teams, hopefully.
That's right, Coach. That's right. And so, you know, we as media guys in this business, we have to actually help steer the momentum behind that because we know how many kids are getting left behind that actually could use this second option. So the pressure wouldn't be so hard on some of these families and on some of these kids.
And then not only that, but what is it? Is it 8? Isn't it only 8 on the out-of-state scholarships for like the Mississippi junior colleges? Like 8 apiece
now they
or something
added
like
a little bit more. It's it's a couple more, but this is the thing. If they don't know you exist, y'all listen. I'm gonna go ahead and break it down. The reason why a lot of D1 schools don't go over in Mississippi because they know the JUCO's gonna get them. They don't have to go over there. We don't have to go over there and give you a Alabama offer when we know you can go to JUCO and get better.
Right.
So when you do get here now, you can play instead of being on the team.
Hey, and not only that, but everybody in Citronelle knows the Eli Owens story. They almost wish their kid just ends up with the same, type of path where it's like, boy, if that's how you got to do it, it might be better you go play junior college for a year or two.
It's a lot of the Citronelle kids going to the JUCO camps.
Well, that's a Kevin Moore story too.
Oh man, go ahead and talk about it. I saw him at the Viger game. I'm gonna tell you, great.
That was the old Senior Bowl right there, wasn't it? Wasn't it Stan White to Kevin Moore?
Kevin Moore.
Kevin Moore from LaFleur.
Oh, okay.
Where you going to Arizona, Coach? Wildcat?
Yeah, he's a Wildcat now.
Yeah, he going to Arizona. How many kids you know from Pritchard can go to Arizona?
The alma mater of Teddy Bruschi and Rob Gronkowski right there, man.
And he's a mean guy down there in the trenches, just like them guys.
Oh, this a guy, and Coach, we're gonna tell the whole story. This a guy that said, I'm not going to Vigo. This a guy that said, I'm not going to Vigo. I'm gonna go to LaFleur and make my own name.
Yep.
And that's what he did, y'all.
He did,
ended up
man.
playing national champions out there in Hutchinson, Kansas. I'm telling you, man, just another great kid.
He was Kevin was one of my freshmen. He came into his freshman year was my last year coaching at LaFleur. So, I'm elated. I'm elated.
And y'all, that's one of the Q kids too. A lot of y'all be sleeping on. Q bring them folks to y'all and y'all be laughing. And you end up crying. Oh, we'll beat them anyway. Man, you missed out on a great kid. So it is what it is, y'all. I got to get ready to go. I got 15 minutes to make it to Sullivan. They got the adult league going on over at Sullivan tonight. Yours truly will be on the whistle. I would be the one calling the fouls.
Official like a whistle.
Telling you. But anything y'all want to add, man, we about to get ready to shut it down. We done did 2 hours and 40 plus minutes today for the kids. Tell you. Great kids on this show today.
Great
y'all got
kids, great family.
Anything else y'all want to add? And y'all, we up to 54 likes. Thank you for the likes, y'all. We not taking the likes for granted because that's what's gonna get the Citronelle kids story out a little bit further. Y'all, it was Citronelle Wildcat Day. It can be your school day next.
Yeah. You want a great algorithm, like and share on multiple platforms.
Tell me. And follow.
Some hashtags. Go
Follow the Icon
follow.
Sports. Follow Jeff Ford. Follow Hollis Sports. Follow us. I'm telling you, man, follow us, man. We're gonna be doing more things like this very soon. We are bringing back the basketball showcases. Country version only. I am through with the city ball. It's time for us to get in the country and find those young kids once again. And it ain't
Hey,
nothing against the city. You are
Go into
invited to
Leesonville.
come.
I'm gonna say it just like this, Dorothy. Where you started doing your thing at?
Cole, we was out of this county. And y'all, we are leaving here. We going to the first county in the state of Alabama. That's where, if you don't know where the first county in the state of Alabama, that's where the next couple showcases will be held. So get ready. Get ready. That's all we can tell you. Get ready. Because we ready. So, anything else, guys? Because I really got to go.
No, man, that's it, man. We'll get ready to see y'all tomorrow, man. Don't come short tomorrow. I'm telling you.
Man, it's going down tomorrow, y'all. We're going to be laughing tomorrow. I can tell you. We're going to be laughing. We're going to be laughing. We going to let Alabama State take it. Well, should I let, since it's a lovely day, or should I
It
just,
turned out to be a lovely evening.
I guess we'll let Alabama,
Make sure they have a good day before we go. Well, no, just play the song, guy. You got to go.
yeah, I got to go. You better be glad. I would play my clip that I normally play, but we're going to play it anyway.
That the next couple. We got a parent asking us the next showcase.
The next showcase coming soon to somewhere close.
Broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bites you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my theme. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now and go try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.
Y'all, we about to leave here right now and go have us a nice day. Coach Ford, what you had before we get off? Coach, we'll talk about it. Call me when we get off. Coach Hollis, what you got?
Man, you know, hey, we out of here.
We out of here, y'all. Peace and have a good night.